Hey guys, my name's Steph. I'm Botanist Cool. Today, I am here with Katie.
Hello.
The Ace Attorney Master. The one who knows all the lore master of all Ace Attorney.
It's a lot of Ace Attorney.
Yeah, Chip's just like, I've been waiting for so long. I've been waiting for 84 years. Chip is going. Oh, the Primordial Boy. Let's get the Primordial Boy.
I see. I just logged into the chat, so there we go.
Let's get Primordial Boys out in his festive Halloween outfit. All right.
And don't forget
the badge. Let's get him out with the badge. Boop, boop, badge. There we go. We're gonna
now he has become Mia.
Now he's become Mia. Last AA stream was 158 years ago. It feels like it, doesn't it? The funny thing was like, Katie's like, I can't do AA tomorrow. I'm like, you wanna do it today? And we're like, yeah. It's like, all right, let's do AA today then. Which always a grand time to have last minute plans, right? All right, let's get going. Oh right, I'm gonna deal with this shit now. I forgot Larry. The last thing Larry said, I have crucial evidence, and she was flying. Okay.
You know how it be when the Bay fly across the bridge?
Casually flies across the bridge. Oh, let me get back to it. When I reached Dusky Bridge, she was already gone. I was so worried, so I frantically searched all over for her. That led me to finding a beautiful crystal sphere, half buried in the snow. I'm sure that Iris was simply wearing a spare hood. After all, no one else could have lost a crystal sphere that night. And he calls himself a disciple. And he calls himself a disciple. Not only that, not only was he like super freaking creepy. Oh, I did not mean to actually present that. I have to show it to exemplify how creepy Larry's been, but like, kind of fucked up there. I wanted to go through all the things and see what I could make him say. See how much I can be disappointed in him, but I failed. I'm sorry, Katie.
I'll forgive you this time.
Larry, that night there was someone.
No way.
Do you know who this someone is, Larry? Like, no, dude. Like, I mean, there was me. Yes, you're the murderer. Go to jail, Larry. Someone.
Edgeworth, it's just like Edgeworth. You're not being a prosecutor right now. Calm down.
Someone who lost a crystal sphere. There was? Also, this is a legitimate question now. Just a legitimate question. Like, for the artist thing he's got, like, he's got the things that are tied up on his shoulders. Like, is that like, it's like a full body, like hospital, not hospital suit, but like the equivalent thereof, but for artists, right? It's like a tarp you just like put on a smock? Yeah, I guess. Is that like a smock or is it like a shirt that he just has bows on? Like, I'll support either way.
The answer is yes in my mind.
There was?
You know how you have like tearaway pants? It's a tearaway sweater.
It's a tearaway sweater. Let's go. Yo, Chip, thank you for bringing up our boy, Little Buddy, too. I would wear... Little Bud wasn't in the courtroom. Little Bud will like hit his spoon on every bad person out there. Yeah, no, like that'd be really funny. Just wear tearaway pants, and just like one day, just tear them away for a meme. Obviously, that sounds really. I'm thinking like, never mind. Okay, I'm not gonna go further into this.
I'm just gonna let you dig this hole. I'm not gonna contribute. I'm just gonna see how far down it goes.
He needs a big spoon. He does. Who is this stupid idiot? Wow, what an asshole. Miss Elise Diminim, the mentor to a stupid idiot. Jesus Christ.
The victim
I have a photo of her here. And on the end of her staff, you can see a familiar-looking crystal sphere. Hey! That's my photograph! Give it back! Ow!
A crystal sphere like that is quite easy to find. I have one just like it on my brooch.
It's literally nothing like it.
I left it at home. My other brooch. You know which one I'm talking about, Edgeworth.
Right, the one Manfred von Karma got you.
Yes, he is my father. Thank you for noting that.
They look nothing alike. God, why am I always on, like... I'm always on sync with the defense. Like... I'm not sure if I'm the straight man in my life anymore, you know what I'm saying? Like, I always thought I was the goofball. Am I just the straight man here? Like... I don't know what's going on with me in the defense.
I mean, it's always just like it's also just like the older you are, the more relatable the defense just seems to be somehow. It's just like you just become like the old person who's just like, why is everyone going insane?
I know, right? It's just kind of like, oh,
I'm
God.
sure when you play like younger, you're probably vibing with them slightly, but it's a whole other thing when you're exactly their age. You're like, yeah.
When you're finally as old as this gray-haired man is. Ugh. In any case, please take a look at this. This is the victim's staff found at the scene of the crime. What voice did I give him?
He's Canadian.
Oh, fuck. Oh, no. No.
I'm sorry, Canada.
I was really about to hit up the don't you know from the Midwest for a second. But I know when I go Canadian, I go extremely Scottish. Oh, the crystal sphere, it's gone! I think I give him kind of like a big grandiose voice. What? What? Just what does this mean? If anyone jumped or flew across the bridge that night, it was certainly not Iris after all. She was not wearing her hood. More importantly, the crystal sphere found at the landing site was not hers either. Scottish! I don't think I could do that accent well, like, long term. The one that flew and dropped the sphere was the victim, Miss Elise de Menim.
A fool alongside another fool, on a fool's errand to reach a foolish conclusion. First of all, the sketch, which I prefer to call a scribble, is ridiculous. People cannot fly, thus it is rejected.
You can't do that. Eyes off my other eyes!
And this crystal sphere, this is nothing more than a red herring.
Hold on, we got a request to give him the knife, aka the Whooper True Nail, Pure Nail. Thank you very much. Look, I'll give you a quick shout out in 1 second. Oh God. You honestly believe that?
Give it some thought, and I'm sure you'll realize it as well, Miles Edgeworth. Elise Donim was in her room on the night of the murder. There was no reason for her to go to Dusky Bridge. Therefore, the sphere cannot be related to this case. That is all.
Miss Franziska von Karma. The only people who will accept that explanation are scatterbrains and clowns. Why are you pointing at me? The victim's crystal sphere was found near the bridge on the night of the murder. Yet you expect us to believe this has nothing to do with her case.
That crystal sphere. It was probably thrown away at the bridge after the murder.
After the murder!
There's blood on the crystal sphere, isn't there? This naturally suggests that it was thrown away after the murder took place. The killer placed it there to throw the investigation off the scent. Which is the exact same reason that he drew that ridiculous sketch.
What? You mean I'm the killer? Damn, Larry. You fucking moron.
End him.
Just end his misery, like Edgeworth. Put him in jail. Just end his misery. You mean I'm the killer?
Yes.
No, wow!
All joking aside.
Wait, you were joking?
Just when did this crystal sphere appear near the foot of the bridge? Unless this can be proven in some way, I refuse to believe it is related to the case.
She makes a valid point. There is no evidence that Elise Dumanim left Hazakura Temple that night. However, if somehow this crystal sphere can be proven to have been dropped before the victim was killed, then this case is going to transform into something else entirely. Look at my intense stare. Your response, Mr. Edgeworth. I want your final opinion on the disposition of the crystal sphere. If it is not related to the case, then this witness who you called will have been nothing more than a monumental waste of time.
Prepare yourself for some very appropriate punishment, Miles Edgeworth.
Can I prove it? Can I prove that the crystal sphere was dropped before the murder took place? Yes. Can I prove it? That isn't the issue. To simply prove it, that is the only option. Do or do not, there is no try, as Master Yoda once said. That's what he'd do, Master Yoda.
There he is, it's Master Yoda, everybody.
That's the way Phoenix Wright would do this. Your Honor, allow me to prove something to you. I will prove that this crystal sphere is a vital link to solving this case. You will do what?
That look in your eyes. You remind me of Phoenix Wright when he is cornered.
That should come as no surprise. I corner him very frequently. And do a kabadono, pushing him against a wall. But that's besides the point. Because right now, I am Phoenix Wright, and I am indeed cornered.
I love how he's like, tisk tisk, meanwhile inside, I'm so screwed. I'm so screwed. Oh my God. I cannot believe it.
It's so great. I order you to present your evidence, Mr. Edgeworth. Evidence that proves the crystal sphere was indeed dropped before the murder. Hold on, wait. Wait, is that literally just a picture of the murder? Hold on. I don't see her staff there. And it came up in the background. That's the problem, right? It came up in the background immediately. I don't know if that was a glitch. It was like supposed to be focused on him. But like, I feel like I actually got handed this one. I was. Oh my God. I don't know what to do. Is that supposed to happen there, Katie?
I didn't see the thing that you were talking about. I glanced elsewhere for a second, so
Yeah, when he said prove it.
I don't know. It might be like a hint on purpose, or it might not. I have no clue.
Gotcha.
I didn't see it happen, so.
Yeah, no, it was like, oh, what's your proof? And then in the background, there was just a picture of the murder scene, and I'm like...
It was probably just a hint.
Okay. This crystal sphere, it was half buried in the snow, correct? That's right. If it hadn't stopped snowing, then it would have been game over. The snow would have totally covered it. That's all I needed to hear from you, Larry. Your testimony makes one thing quite clear. What? When the crystal sphere was dropped, it was snowing, even if it was ever so slightly.
Snowing.
On the other hand, let us look at the scene of the murder. As proven earlier today, there was no snow on the victim's body. Ah! Therefore, the crystal sphere must have been dropped before the murder.
No time to read that one.
You're good, you're good. Order, order, order! On the night of the murder, the victim did indeed go to Dusky Bridge, and there, something occurred that caused the staff's crystal sphere to come loose. What? What could it have been? The sphere. There's some blood on it, isn't there? Allow me to raise a certain possibility at this junction. The real crime scene was near the foot of Dusky Bridge.
The murder didn't take place in the Hazakura Temple courtyard. Only a fool would suggest such a foolish piece of absolute foolishness.
Just who's the fool? And which part is so foolish, Miss Von Karma?
Have you been paying any attention this whole time, Miles Edgeworth? The sister saw everything. She saw the victim being killed by the defendant in Hazakura Temple courtyard.
That's not exactly true now, is it? To put it more precisely, what she saw was the murder weapon being removed from the victim's body.
That's the same thing.
No, it isn't. You said it yourself.
Very little blood is actually lost at the moment of a blade's insertion. If you want to talk about when the most blood would be lost from a body, that would be when the blade is removed.
If that statement is the truth, then Dusky Bridge could easily become the scene of the murder. The murder weapon was not removed, thus there was no bleeding.
You are forgetting one vital thing, Miles Edgeworth. Elise Dunham's body was found in Hazakura Temple. On foot, it takes 15 minutes to travel from Dusky Bridge to Hazakura Temple. You mean to suggest someone carried the body all that way?
I've made it this far, and the only place to take this is to the end. I just need to prove that my version of events is perfectly plausible. Now, if the defense is ready, the court would like to hear an explanation. Please show us the method by which the victim's body was carried to Hazakura Temple. My defense no. He wasn't serious when he gave this to me, was it? I love it. Do I want... They flew!
You want to save before you present?
I do, actually. No, I don't think I'm gonna get anything funny from that. Would I?
Probably not.
I can't say. Yeah. Yeah, this one. Here we go.
I don't think you get as many funny things in court, although I can't remember.
Yeah. On that snowy night, there is one way that a body could have been moved. The snowmobile.
Ah!
As we know, the snowmobile was used that night. It was explained as having been used to dispose of the murder weapon. But it could have also been used to carry a body. Order! Ah!
This is completely unacceptable, Miles Edgeworth. You've dug yourself into your own grave.
What do you mean?
The only one who could have used the snowmobile was the defendant. She's the only one who moved the body. Doesn't that put the final nail in your coffin?
Huh. You're too late, Franziska von Karma. And in fact, the defense has proven something else entirely. We have shown that this case requires further investigation.
What?
Where was the victim, at least Denim, really killed? If her body was moved, whatever for? And finally... Just what does this image mean?
You even need to think about that.
I like to think that her whip just cut through the image he held, so it's gone forever.
As it deserves to be. Such a creature could never see the truth, let alone describe it.
Jeez! This witness certainly sits on one of the lowest possible branches of humanity. Oh, shit! Oh, that's brutal, Edgeworth!
Edgeworth, he saved your life once.
Edgeworth, he stole $38 from you once.
Did also do that.
It's a completely different laugh from the last time this happened. It was like, oh, Weenie's down the hatch, let's go, you know? Especially because the voice doesn't match what's about to be said. This witness certainly sits on one of the lowest branches possible for humanity. However, he would never utter a lie that could hurt a girl who's enamored. God damn it! However, he could
Your
never...
Honor, my friend is such a simp, he would never.
I heard he once gave his entire year's worth of salary to an e-girl online through Twitch.tv.
That 100% sounds like something he'd do.
It does!
I hate it.
Oh my god. Is this the fan thing we gotta write next? Like, freaking, get like a,
I feel like he might have done that in canon. I can't even remember.
I'm just saying, like, Phoenix is down on his luck after the whole thing in 4. And he's like, you know what? Let's just try being an e-girl. And he gets like a voice modulator. He gets like a VTuber e-girl. And
Steph,
then just...
you're going into some odd places right now, so I just want to put you on pause.
And then just Larry keeps paying him over and over. He doesn't even know. However, he would never utter a lie that could hurt a girl with whom he is enamored. He drew this, so it is something that actually happened. Sounds correct.
Prosecution rights.
The defense stands firm on this point. Edgy, thank you for telling everyone I'm such a simp. That settles it then. I cannot give a verdict under these circumstances.
Why not? You've done it before. Blank.
And he would also spend money on Whooper and Little Bud. No, they're not cute. They're lads, not cute girls, unfortunately. Right. I seem to have fulfilled my part in this. It's just as I thought. Being in the defense is pathetically easy, right? You should have no problem with this. Franziska von Karma, you make a wonderful partner.
Excuse me?
There was one reason, and one alone, for me being here. To expose the darkness lurking in this case, and then pass it on to Wright. Really? That's what this was all about? You could have just told me that from the very beginning. Then I wouldn't have had Francie whipping me all— Ah!
Miles Edgeworth, I don't care about what you are here to do, or whom! This was my chance to finally grind you under my heel.
A shame that your chance seemed to have slipped you by. Whoa, shit, Francie!
This is all your fault. Such a terrible witness.
You are front to our legal society. Ow! Ow! Ow!
I demand satisfaction.
Jesus Christ, Francisca.
I'm dead now.
I'm dead now. I cannot believe that the witness's testimony relates to an actual event. However, there has to be some sort of answer for the questions it raises. Have his words here today been truth or lies? Now, next time we gather in this courtroom, those are the matters that shall be addressed. I am counting on thorough investigations by both the defense and the prosecution. And with this, the rest is up to you, right? Really? Are we going back to playing Phoenix right now? Court is now
Tragic,
adjourned. It's a little tragic, yeah. Are we gonna be playing up against? Are we gonna be playing up against Edgeworth now? Oh my god! Is somebody going to courtroom?
No, Francisca is too angry.
Yeah.
she won't give that up easily.
Oh, so we're gonna be going up against Francisca.
Seems that way.
All right. Can we bet on who might have done this? Well, the problem is we won't know till the last case, and I'm not gonna have a prediction up for like 3 weeks, so I could ruin other people's predictions for other games. So probably not, Chip. Plus, there's also like a anime people have watched already. I'm not gonna have people bet on that and get the worms. Like completely biased.
I could bet super hard on it, like you.
Yeah. No, not Hottie Clinic. Damn it. Oh, here we are. I'm still up at this hour, reading through the trials records of a certain case. It's the first case my mentor, Mia Fey, had ever handled in the court of law. Loki! Thank you very much for the raid. Let me give Loki the Octo a quick shout out. I don't know why it didn't come up here, Loki. I don't know why we didn't get the thingamajigger, but welcome on in, Raiders. My name is Stefan, Botanist Cool. I'm here with my friend Katie today, and we are playing Ace Attorney. I'm doing some bad voice acting. She's doing some pretty great voice acting. And we're with our friends Lawyer Beta Whooper and the little bud solving a case with Phoenix Wright. So hopefully you guys are doing good. How was Splatoon 3? And if you guys haven't, make sure to leave a follow and subscribe to my YouTube. How y'all doing today? You say hi, Katie.
Oh.
Within reason, Chip. The horrifying truth that I refuse to accept is holding me hostage here within its pages. It was good, but we had some struggles with it as usual. Valid. Dahlia Hawthorne. What I have read, I don't want to believe. What is written here? This isn't the Dahlia I knew. What? After falling into Eagle River, I was somehow miraculously saved. But I ended up catching a cold that seemed to knock me around the world and back. I feel dizzy, my ears are ringing, my throat burns, and my head is on fire. But I will recover. I have to recover by this afternoon. Oh shit, okay. I have to meet with the most ill-tempered witness imaginable. But I know he will be able to help me with him. Somehow. All right, let's go, baby. We didn't have to deal with Dr. Hottie. I'm so happy.
Yep.
Right. Are you sure you're well enough to be doing this? You still look a little green in the face. Oh, maybe Viridian in artist speak. Actually, my fever has gone down quite a bit. How's your temperature now? Only 102. Oh my god, holy shit! Dude's about to die! Only 102.2 degrees, nothing to worry about. Sounds like me a few years ago. Anyway, I read through today's trial record. You weren't bad, Edgeworth. Pretty impressive despite the circumstances. We're not in the clear yet. The main point of contention tomorrow is going to be the murder weapon. Yeah. In the end, the Shichisero did not deliver the deadly blow, which means that there must be another sword hiding out there that we don't know about. Another sword, huh?
Don't worry about a thing, pal. I'll dig up the murder weapon myself, or I'll eat my coat.
Thanks again, Edgeworth. I'll handle things from here. That's probably for the best. Actually, I was thinking about paying the old precinct a little visit. There's something I want to look into. And that is? Our client's background, naturally.
You mean Iris, sir?
I have a feeling that we've met before. All I want is confirmation, one way or the other. I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna get you one way.
Sorry, I had to.
And since I probably won't be getting that from you, I'm sorry, Edgeworth. I bid you adieu, right? Take care.
I guess I should get moving too. I only really helped the prosecutor, so good luck, right?
Why?
Do you need to be somewhere? Yeah, I gotta get to work on this bridge, pal. I'm rigging something up so we can get to the other side.
Ugh, that's right. Maya's still stuck over at the end of the temple.
But don't you worry, pal. As soon as it's all set, you'll be the first to know.
Thank you, Gumshoe.
No problem, pal. Just try not to give me that cough of yours, okay? Alright, I'm off.
Hang in there, Maya. We'll get you out, I promise. But in the meantime, we gotta continue collecting evidence. Oh, Boise. He actually did good with that art. That's what I hate about it. He did really good with that art on the right.
He's actually an artist. He's just also the worst.
Looks like no one's here.
Larry! Loris!
I was sure he'd be hiding here. Guess I'll have to try again later. Or break into his hut. Never mind then. Okay.
I was gonna break into the hut, see what I could do there.
Okay, I got it.
I knew it was immediately.
Come on, please. It's for art's sake, I swear. There's only one guy I know who could be this persistent and high-strung. I'm talking about the heroine here. The heroine in my book. It'll make you famous. Ah!
Enough! A fool's fool, fools who foolishly accept the foolishness of a fool's fool. Gosh.
That's a tongue twister.
Wouldn't you agree, Phoenix Wright?
Huh? Me?
Wait a second. I know you. You're
Your reflexes and mind need to shape up.
My brain's frying like a sunny side up. What do you want? What do you want me to grill me over a name? Franzi, you can't do that. Even as we speak, Nick's on the brink of death. Or so I'm told.
What's a dead horse? Isn't that one of your American sayings?
No, it's not. And I'm not on the brink of anything. Come on, Nick. Tell her, wouldn't you? Tell her she needs to model from. Oh my god. Tell her she needs to model.
Larry's kind of unbearable in this case.
Yeah, he really is.
I don't know why. But he is.
They just needed to make him as stereotypically fratty as possible. Like, he feels more and more like a frat boy each time we see him. Like, he's sworn into... I forgot all the frats. I knew like one or two, but I forgot them all. Even though I was part of one. Tell her she needs to model for my new picture book, Francie Whippity Whip Trip. What's the age difference between these two? Let's take a look. Hold on.
chose that I'm a defense attorney.
I think it's like...
So he's 25 and Miles is 26, so it's like a 1 year difference at most. It's a 1 year difference at most.
Oh, yeah, all of those are the same.
Francisca's 19?
19 or 18, one of those?
19.
Okay.
Gah!
Before you ask me to model, learn to give at least semi-coherent testimony.
And before that, you'll have to learn how to live a semi-coherent life, Larry. I don't care what anyone says. I'm telling the truth. I saw what I saw. She flew, I'm telling you. Whoosh! Just like that with the red underwear. Oh my god. Oh, just like that dude with the red underwear. Wait, what dude with the red underwear?
Santa?
Oh, Santa. Don't think I'm gonna forgive you guys when you come crawling back to apologize. Off he goes.
It's amazing how little this has changed with you in the past year, Phoenix Wright.
We're gonna talk to her. Have you been in Germany all this time?
That's right. Extending my perfect win record, naturally.
Oh yeah, Joy, except for the 3 that I beat you in last year, right? Sounds like she hasn't changed a bit. Has it really been a year since we met?
I am Franziska von Karma, the prodigy. Words.
The prodigy, I feel you. I see.
Gave up a promising career in Germany and came to this country for one sole reason. Revenge.
Franziska was born and raised in Germany and became a prosecutor at the age of 13. Her father was the legendary prosecutor Manfred von Karma, which, by George, still looks fucking weird to see him from that angle. He had a perfect win record for 40 long years, but now he's fucking dead! Holy shit, right, we killed him by putting him to death in the judicial system. Don't tell me you hold a grudge against me, still. Is that what happened to your father?
Phoenix Wright, you will fall before me. This I promise. But it will be for my sake, not my father's. Are we clear?
Yeah, Crystal.
In truth, I was shocked. I came back to America with the intention of defeating you. Instead, it was my little brother who was leading the defense.
Edgeworth. Come to think of it, Edgeworth was pulled into being a prosecutor by Manfred von Karma as well.
In case you haven't played the other games ever.
Yeah, fair enough.
Miles Edgeworth told me something very interesting, you know. He said this case has a special significance to you.
We are here for the trial of Mia Fey. We are here for the trial of Maya Fey nuking the Turkey of country. The Turkey of country. Fuck. I'm done with this. Because it does.
And that's precisely why I am here. Your personal involvement will make crushing you into teensy-weensy pieces all the better.
It's probably the fever, but she's so openly hostile that it's almost kind of cute. Ow!
No smirking.
No whipping the sick!
That foolish fool doing such a foolish favor for such a foolishly foolish fool.
Edgeworth?
Make no mistake, Phoenix Wright. I came here for one thing and one thing only, to pulverize you.
It's not like I thought you were here to bring me some cold killer X, you know. 10 minutes on the clock, buddy. Hi, Botanist. Hi, Katie. Hi, Mitchell. Hi, Garlic Bread. From KFC.
I went over the whole file on the flight over.
Read the whole thing?
Yes, every last word of every last sentence of every last paragraph. All the ridiculous things you did made it a very interesting read, you know. Attempting to cross a burning bridge, did you even consider the dangers?
No. The only thought in my mind was, I have to get across.
A fool who doesn't think is more foolish than a fool who foolishly thinks.
That's certainly one way of thinking of it. Gumshoe said he'd let me know once the bridge was repaired. Maya, she's gotta be okay. I just know it. Plus, I need to ask her about what really happened in the Inn Temple that night.
Present attorney's badge.
Alright, let's do it!
I haven't forced that habit into you, and I regret it.
I refuse.
Help you, Phoenix Wright.
I should have known better than to try. I do like the fact that they were just like, hey, you want to...
Sometimes they have badge specific... A lot of times they have badge specific things, to the point where it becomes a joke if you... Like, they'll joke about it sometimes, like, you're always shoving that badge around, pal.
Yeah, I mean, it happens. The habit never formed, but it happens. I think this is you?
Ah.
That was one long sigh. Sister Bikini?
My, I didn't know you were here. How are you doing?
You don't have to pretend to be in a good mood for my sake.
I suppose I've made a terrible mess of things, haven't I? I'd let Mystic Elise die, and then there's Iris as well.
Mystic Elise, now that I think about it.
There's an acolyte stuck at the inner temple. And that poor little girl has gone missing too.
I was about to ask about that, like, is no one worried about Pearls? Like, I am extremely worried about her. Yeah, Chip owes everyone here a little bit of garlic bread and cash. Yeah, I agree. That little girl? You don't mean Pearls, do you?
Yes, I'm afraid I do. She hasn't been seen since the morning after the incident.
She's missing? Pearl, she's missing? Why didn't anyone tell me about this? Now I'm gonna have to go walk around the entirety. Oh my god, little butt.
I must be getting old. I think I've seriously lost faith in myself.
Are you talking about your performance at the trial today?
You believe me, don't you? I'm not a liar. I would never lie. I know what I saw. I saw Iris pull that sword from Mystic Elise's body that night. I'm certain of it. At least I was until this morning.
I don't see any Cyclops, so she must be telling the truth. So, why are you unsure of yourself all of a sudden?
You know that artist who testified after me.
I saw Iris flying, her white hood fluttering. I felt like I might start flying myself.
When I saw that man testify so fervently about something so impossible, I started to wonder if I had acted just like him when I was on the witness stand.
The only sane witness! The only sane witness! Oh, that's so scary. Yeah. I want to take that guy too seriously. He's an artist, but all he draws is trouble and nothing else. I do feel a little bad for Bikini though, because like I feel like she did try her best. But she has like part of the truth and not the full truth, so she doesn't know how to interpret that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If both
I mean, if you saw someone like pulling a bloody knife out, you'd probably get confused about it too.
Oh, 100%. That's why I kind of feel bad for her. But at the same time, she's very self-reflective and like, you know, kind of smart about it. Like, I can't blame her. She also has a purple orb on her brooch.
I mean, I think that was what Larry was trying to argue, is that the things have that, right?
I didn't know that before.
We're looking for evidence. Why do we blame people when already we have the same amount of evidence? Edgeworth did it, except he said dick, exactly. If both Bikini... I mean, to be fair, Edgeworth was the defense attorney this time. If both Bikini and Larry are telling the truth, that could only mean one thing. They both didn't see what they think they saw. On the night of the incident, you met Iris at the Inner Temple, is that correct?
That's right, I'm sure it was Iris.
Iris thinks she was in the room at Hazakura Temple.
I knew I shouldn't have come back here that night.
But because you did, Maya's stuck at the temple, stuck all by herself at the temple.
I am so sorry.
Did I curse? Ah, shoot!
Did you curse?
I think the word dick is a curse.
I wouldn't call it. We're saying that a lot. There's a man by that name on this very.
There is a man by the name on this very game. It's a good point. So unless I have said something else, I am not gonna do the push-ups for that.
Yeah, I don't think that counts as a swear.
Yeah, it is a good. Yeah, no. Yeah. No, we're
I
good.
don't know.
We're good. You almost got me there, KSJ. I almost freaked out. We do have 3 minutes left on it though, so if I do say any other word, feel free to call me out. Let's use a different context schmonk text. No one knows what that even means.
I mean, I can see it, but also I don't think it's a swear. It's not a nice word, but I wouldn't think of like, oh, that's a swear.
I'll put it up to a poll. No, I'm not saying that, KSG. You have 30 seconds. Is D a bad word? Yay, nay. Is it
it's
a curse
bad
word?
But is it a curse word?
Yeah, is it a curse word?
I feel like it's important to have distinctions.
Yeah, you guys got you guys got it there. You can vote. Yay or nay. I think the answer is no, and I'm gonna stick by that personally. So I'm gonna see what you guys are voting. So far, 2 for no, 1 for yay. So I think I'm gonna be fine. All right, cool. I'll see how that goes in a second.
The drops in that place are nothing to shake a stick at. Winter is especially bad.
Poor Maya. I'll bet the training hall looks like it's about to fall down any second.
Eagle Mountain has always been prone to earthquakes, just so you know.
Earthquakes?
Yes, I wouldn't be surprised if the next big one levels the training hall.
We gotta get Maya out of there fast!
But still, there's really no need to worry.
There's only an earthquake coming tomorrow.
That area on the other side of Dusky Bridge is isolated like an island.
Maya's gonna die, yeah. The answer is nay, so no push-ups there for you, bud. It's like an island, how so?
Well, the only thing on that side of the bridge is the Inner Temple. No one lives out there, and it's surrounded on all sides by the river or the forest.
I see.
So a criminal would be trapped should they choose to flee in that direction. And as long as the bridge is out of commission, he or she will have to stay there.
That means Maya could be stuck out there for murder and no way of escaping either!
Oh dear, yes, I suppose it does.
Oh, please, Gumshoe! Get that bridge up faster! That's really freaking funny. Yeah, at least now Maya can't murder anyone. She can't nuke Turkey from that bridge. She'll find a way to nuke Turkey from that bridge. I'm curious about a few things if you don't mind answering some questions.
Oh, do you need to know my measurements for your investigation or something?
No, we're good. No. I want to know a little bit more about the victim, Miss Elise Demanim.
I'm afraid I don't know her waist size or
Not
her
what
butt
I
size
was
for that
getting
matter.
at. No, I'm wondering why she came to stay in a place like this to begin with. I mean, she told us herself she wasn't here for spiritual training.
My, you make it sound like this place is some sort of dump, Mr. Wright. Mystic Elise was here to soak up all the natural beauty of Eagle Mountain, if you must know.
Fuck yeah, I can curse now, baby. Let's go. There, you did it again, Sister Bikini. I notice you always refer to Miss Demanim as Mystic Elise.
Oh?
Yes, now why is that? After all, she's not here as an acolyte.
We address all our visitors as mystic. It makes their experience feel authentic.
Well, why am I not mystic right?
And anyway, she's older than me. You must respect your elders, you know.
How do you know that? How do you say for sure that she's older than you? Oh, you know Elise. You know her. There's still my crack theory that Elise is actually Maya's mother. There's still my crack theory that that's a thing. It seems Miss Elise de Menem was no ordinary visitor after all. And there's Pearls. She was with Miss de Menem on the evening of the murder. Now she's vanished. It's all got to be connected somehow. Why did Pearls have to get mixed up in this mess?
Please, Mr. Wright, I know you're worried, but try to keep it together.
This little bud. Oh man, my head's throbbing so bad, it's killing me. Pearls, was she with Miss de Menem on the night of the murder, remember?
Yes, but I have a temple to run, you know. I was busy preparing for the training. I didn't see the little darling even once after we'd finished eating dinner.
The murder? It didn't take place in front of her innocent eyes, did it?
According to the detective, she hasn't turned up at her home either.
Which canonically she can run to. From
She's got them strong legs.
She's got one hell of a cardio and constitution going on there. Like one hell of a cardio and constitution. Come on, keep calm. There's one place left where Pearls could be. Just has to be there. Come on, Gumshoe. Tell me you're done with those repairs soon. Maybe Pearl snuck in with like what's her name's outfit in the hood. Maybe Iris is that short. You know what I'm saying? That Pearl was able to disguise herself and bring herself on over. This is where Sister Bikini witnessed the incident. It's hard to imagine she was lying on the stand, so maybe there's some clues that have yet to be uncovered. First, I'm taking the staff. It's mine now. Gun go. I don't have a gun, so I'm gonna give him a knife. I know you guys really want the gun. It's gonna happen one day, just not yet. I think we're supposed to give the gun to little bud. Miss Demonim's staff. The fucking bird. I definitely remember there being a crystal sphere attached to the staff. Yes, Larry eventually found the sphere near the foot of the Dusky Bridge, but what is it doing all the way out here? Out there. Little bud needs a spoon as well when he duels the spoon and gun, yes. The Shinchishiro. It's there in Mystic Ami's right hand, but it was proven in court today that it wasn't their murder weapon. Given the design, it must have been used for some pretty gruesome things in the past. Can I send you a gun pick to use? You know, like, no. That I will be using Elijah's pick whenever he decides to make one. The main gate on the other side of the wall, the main gate's on the other side of that stone wall. The difference in elevation is almost 10 feet. That's how steep this hillside is. That's also the height the body fell from, according to the autopsy. Is it possible that Miss Denim was pushed from the top of the wall? Tweet, 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 tweet. Screw you, bird. I hate your sounds. They get quite a bit of snow up here in Eagle Mountain. Around here, skis aren't just for fun, they're tools for getting around. But the sled, now that's gotta be for Bikini's own personal entertainment.
What's the black thing in the snow?
I know, that's what I was gonna go to next, actually. Nothing, apparently.
Nothing, apparently.
I saw that, I'm like, I'm gonna go there. Oh, hold on. There's a few of these stone lanterns across the courtyard. Without the city glare to compete with, I imagine something better. I guess Mr. Bikini must light them now since Iris can't be here. I won't ask people if they pay their taxes. We don't care too much about grammar here, Chip. Don't worry about it. Grammar schmammer. I don't speak words right. You don't need to spell them right.
Oh, here we go. That building up there is the main hall. It's where we were staying. It sits kind of funny because it was built on a very steep slope. If you enter from the main gate side, these rooms above me are on the ground floor. Apparently Miss M was staying in the corner room. Guess that's where she was pushed from that night. Can I strangle the bird? I see something I don't want to see. I see 3 little frickin' horns right here. I'm hoping it's not I'm hoping it's not the blue badger. Okay, good. No, we're good. Like this, you see those little 3 horns?
Blue badger murdered her?
No, you see what I'm talking about, though, right?
I see what you're talking about. Yeah.
I was terrified for a second that we had to see it alert KSG. I was terrified when we had to see the blue badger again. Like, no, I see that. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do the blue badger. And it is bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Anyways, that snow is really conveniently human shaped, and I don't like it. Like right here, it's like conveniently human shaped. Check out where Larry's. That's what I'm gonna go do next if I can't find anything else here. But yeah, I don't think I can find anything else here. Yeah. I think I got to the court record right now. Unless... No, I cannot press Q. Never mind.
I think that's you.
Oh! Hey!
What's that jarring, inconsiderately loud yell?
So this is where you've been keeping nice and warm, I see. Detective, have you finished your repair? The bridge? Yeah, I did. I told you I'd let you know.
Well, then I'll come along with you and...
Sorry, ma'am. No unauthorized entry. Access is restricted to people involved in the case.
What was that? I'm involved, aren't I? You couldn't get much more involved than me.
Yeah, well, but this is a...
It's been a while, Scruffy.
It's... Miss... He's dead.
Sister, please leave the investigation to me. My. Well, you certainly seem to have everything under control.
Jesus Christ, okay.
I am on your side. I won't do anything you don't want me to.
As you work to pin the guilt on Iris.
What are you daydreaming about, Phoenix Light?
Ow, that hurts, you know.
Silence. I, Franziska von Karma, will personally guide you through your investigation. So you will follow me.
She's not seriously gonna follow me around, is she? Is she our new Maya for a little bit? Oh my god, is she our new...
She's our new Maya for a little bit, kind of.
Oh my god, that is so funny. Let's go interrogate Larry. I have to. No. We are going to interrogate Larry with her. See if anything happens. Oh, damn it. I was so excited.
Let me see if you, like, examine the bridge, like...
The thing looks like it's ready to collapse. At least more than it did before. According to Bikini, Eagle Mountain is very prone to earthquakes. Which reminds me... If my memory serves me correctly, Edgeworth isn't exactly a fan of earthquakes.
Alright, I was just curious if, like, because I know for some things, like, she'll pop up and have things to say, but I can't remember when exactly, so... It might not be here.
Okay, fair enough. Things have certainly become a lot more hectic than before.
They must have commenced with the investigation. Oh, Mr. Nick.
That voice! Pearls!
Mr. Nick. Mr. Nick.
Oh. No, you should have been a scene of him hugging her! Even though he's sick as hell, 6-foot rule. So you were here ever since that night?
I was so lonely, I thought I was going to die. when I woke up in the morning and saw that Dusky Bridge was gone, I realized I was all alone.
She was all alone? Wait, where the fuck's Maya?
It must have been very trying for you, little girl. Ah! I am Franziska von Karma, the prodigy. There's no need to worry now that I'm here. You're the prosecutor who was so mean to Mystic Maya last year. Well, I don't like you. You're nothing but a little girl without your whip.
Oh, damn. Look at her being like, I'm ready to kick your fucking ass, Von Karma.
Mystic Maya didn't do anything wrong, but you were so mean. I'll never forgive you.
So, question. I know you might just say spoilers, you might say no or yes, I don't know, I don't care. In 4, 5, or 6, or any canonical way in the future, do these two ever interact again?
Outside of this case, no.
Oh, okay.
And Francisco doesn't show up outside of spin-offs after the trilogy.
Ah, okay, gotcha. Damn! Shook gets silent from a child. It looks like Pearl's words are getting under her skin. Ow! Why are you whipping me? I didn't even say anything!
You didn't have to. The smile on your lips gave you away.
Anyway, Pearls? Weren't you with Maya?
Ah!
She's dead.
I'm sorry. It's all my fault.
Huh? What are you talking about, Pearls?
Mystic Maya.
Hey, wait, Pearls! She just ran off. Ah!
That was cruel, Phoenix Wright. To make a little girl cry like that is inexcusable.
Wait, what about you last year? What's that all about? Pearls acting like that. It's giving me the creeps. I guess I'd better take a look around since I finally got a chance. Especially since something about this place seems different from the last 2 days. Let's examine everything. Look at all the Buddha statues lined up along the path.
Phoenix Wright. Do you think that this is how many siblings the head nun has?
Why don't you ask her the next time you see her?
You know what? I think I will.
And she'll probably slap you for prying into her private affairs. It's a weird smell coming from the incinerator. The door's also open. Almost like it's begging me to look inside. Well, let's see what stunning clues concealed in here, shall we? Huh? It's empty.
How naive of you, Phoenix Wright.
But it's a bit strange, don't you think, Franziska von Karma? I seem to remember... Oh. There was snow in this incinerator the first time I saw it. In other words, someone's been using it to burn something recently.
Listen, Phoenix Wright. It's impertinent to call people by their full name.
Wait, hold on here. I was only copying you.
I love...
You love one.
It's just me, but I love duo buddies Franziska and Phoenix so much.
I feel it is
it's
great.
so dumb. But the dynamic is so funny to me.
It is a fun dynamic. I think that's what's really fun about it. It's just like they are unwittingly working together, and at the same time, like I think
the funny thing is like Franziska like is actually really cute to me because it's clear. I don't know. To me, I just have her in my head as like someone who does like she puts on these too tough airs to not seem cute because she's so young. And then it's just like really funny because she'll be like try and act haughty, but then when she gets called out on it, she doesn't know what to do.
I definitely feel like this is a moment of that she's having kind of a small switch in terms of like maybe I can go down the same path Edgeworth is and being a better prosecutor. or prosecuted for the truth,
Yeah.
or rather just for that. But like,
In my mind, like she is going down that because she's like, let's investigate together instead of like you go away forever now.
yeah, because it definitely feels like she's more along the lines of. For me, it's funny because like you have this person who's like, I'm gonna try to learn what camaraderie is, but also I'm gonna beat the shit out of you as I learn it.
Yes, I love Franziska. A lot of people don't, and that's understandable. But I love her.
She's great. I do quite appreciate her. I think the character I do not like the most, that is recurring and constant, unlike Salmonella and Dr. Hottie, would be probably, I guess, Pain is kind of very simple. Pain and Godot. Godot, I want to learn more about Godot.
Pain's harmless in my mind.
He's harmless, but he's boring, so he's my least favorite. I mean, I know he's in like every other game, more so than... Is Godot in a game after this one? The Tresbien guy. No, I said repeatable guy. Like the guy who repeats, not just like one-off characters.
Maybe.
Okay, well, we'll find out in the future. I'll find out in the future, I guess.
You'll find out in the future.
What? And and would you stop me calling me by my first name like that? Yeah, that's fair, Chip.
Was this once a prosperous port?
A port?
Yes, that metal hook is a mooring post for boats, you know.
Oh, that's an anchor for one of the wires that is used to hold up the bridge. I think the wire that was tied to this one probably snapped when the bridge burned down. I mean, there's no way there was ever a port all the way up here.
Don't get smart with me, Phoenix Wright.
I didn't say anything! Damn, that's painful. Keep getting whipped every goddamn time. There's a little gate that leads to the garden. It says no entry on the sign, though.
Come now, Phoenix Wright. What are you doing? Let's go in. Half open anyway. What harm could come of it?
Yes, I like that vibe, but it says no entry.
Don't you Americans enjoy doing whatever you like and then simply say whatever?
That's got nothing to do with anything! And who told you that?
This must be the door that leads to the inner temple, where Maya Fey was training on the night of the murder.
Yeah, there's a solitary room there called the training hall.
You could do with some training yourself, Phoenix Wright.
Yeah!
You're completely out of shape.
I don't know how much more this woman I can take. Well, let's see if there's anything else you could take. Let's see here, hold on. The signpost? The sign says inner temple.
I don't know how you're reading it, but it's incomprehensible to me.
Actually, I can't read it either.
Feigning comprehension isn't a very good habit to have, Phoenix Wright.
She looks really happy to have finally caught me on something. Oh, that's funny. That looks like a psych lock. Why is Ami's thing destroyed? Oh, sorry, not, why is, anyways.
What's wrong? Why are you so quiet?
Maya, she was supposed to be in here training.
Yet it appears she's nowhere to be seen.
What's with that strange lock? Wasn't there 2 days ago? Whole room is really giving off some strange vibes. That looks like a psych lock. Let me get this real quick.
What did you think this yellowish poster is, Phoenix Wright?
It's a scroll, not a poster. It's a picture of a woman who's actually...
A woman? I don't see any woman here.
There's a different atmosphere in this room since the last time I was in here. No, it's not a different atmosphere, it's a different smell. It's gravy.
What's the matter?
This scroll, it's been completely covered in gravy.
Ah, yes, there is a very appetizing smell in the air. But gravy is a type of sauce. When you run out of paint, you Americans use gravy as a substitute, I see.
No one does that. For starters, it stinks. This must be the gravy that we had with the roast on the night of the incident. But why would anyone do this? Why this scroll? It's a good question. Does Elise hate Misty for some reason? It's an antique dresser.
Don't you dare open it, Phoenix Wright.
Now I want to know. Now I know how Maya feels when I tell her not to touch things.
What a pity. It's full of nothing but old clothes for the acolytes.
I thought we weren't opening it.
I'm from the prosecutor's office. I can do anything.
Yeah, you can do anything except stand up to a 9-year-old girl. Oh, fucking burn, actually. The store. When I was here 2 days ago, that weird luck wasn't on it.
Those chains. It's almost as if they're guarding something inside that cavern. I've never seen a lock quite like this before.
I have. I've seen locks and chains like this before. They look just like the ones that guard a person's secrets during a psych lock. I wonder if this lock is guarding something too. Dark secrets in a dark cavern. I don't know who this is.
I have a guess, but I don't know. But I don't think it's any of my characters.
I know who it is. I know who it is. It's Mo. I knew it. Let's just get right on his voice. What took it? No, I'm kidding.
God.
I will take a guess and I'll go for Gumshoe. What took you so long? I thought even you'd manage to get here faster than this. Oh. What took you so long? I thought you'd manage to get here faster than this, Mr. Trite. Prosecutor Godot, I didn't know you were here.
Prosecutor.
How come you didn't show up to the trial today? Ha! I could ask you the same exact question. Huh? But I had a cold, so I had something slightly more important than a common cold to deal with. The importance of which is something you'd have no hope of ever understanding.
Enough! I believe I have the measure of you. You are the very worst kind of prosecutor. What could be more important than a trial?
Who's the weird mayor, Trite? This is Miss Von Karma. She was the acting prosecutor in your absence today. Ah! Well, I guess I owe you one then. But you can go now, princess. It's time for the big boys to take the reins.
Just who do you think you are? This case is mine.
Hey, Philly. Know your role and shut your... Oh my god.
Apparently, I will say this much, apparently this is a mistranslation. Apparently, he was, like, still talking down to her, but a little bit less misogynistic.
Yeah,
But until I knew that, I didn't know that, which is partly why I didn't like Godot. And still...
Yeah, like, this is misogynistic as heck. But, like, I can understand if this is, like, a mistranslation.
This line is a mistranslation.
Do you know what the original one was supposed to be more akin to?
I forget, but it was still sort of like... It's one of those things where it's like you can understand why it was translated to this, but wasn't this exactly, I think.
Yeah.
It was like less like know your role, woman, and more know your role and step out.
Gotcha, okay. I'm only going to say this once, Lady von Wippenberg. Go home.
Phoenix Wright!
What are you hitting me for? Huh. You deserves more crack to the whips than that, Trite. What? You still don't get it, do you? You don't realize that you've set something in motion you'll never be able to undo. There's something different about Godot today. I'm getting such a strong sense of something from behind that mask of his. Is it anger or is it sorrow? You guys have important business and that's how you weren't in court, huh? So what was it? I've told you once before, but perhaps you don't remember. I've returned from the depths of hell to do battle with you. You see, Trite, I've experienced something most have not. Death. You died? Of course. Being extradited from hell is a tedious affair. That's just Ohio, man. Chill. The meticulous regeneration and adjustment of all of your what is this guy on? The meticulous regeneration and adjustment of all your internal organs is, well, let's just say modern medicines allow us to live to a ripe old age. Even someone like me. So, you mean that mask you wear is... This ugly device? I promise it is not a fashion statement, my unenlightened friend. Without this, I can't see your frequently dumbfounded face. I didn't know. My eyesight is pretty messed up. Even with these huge goggles on my head, I can't see everything. Still, I keep this worn out piece of junk of the body going with regular servicing.
I'm sorry, but you say you experienced death. How is that possible? What happened?
Why don't you ask him? Huh? Me? Yes, Trite, you. You should know all about it. You know when my life ended and who ended it for me.
Well, Phoenix Wright, do you?
Why are you whipping me? I don't know what he's talking about. Although, to be honest, I do feel a little tug at the corner of my memory. I think I do know about how Godot was killed. It'll all become clear in due time. Isn't that right, Trite? Earlier, you said I've done something I can never undo. What do you mean by that exactly? The inner temple here is on the side of Dusky Bridge is an isolated island. That's just as Bikini said too. And I wonder, Trite, do you know what the police are doing here today? What do you mean? They're searching. Searching for any trace of an acolyte who went missing. But missing? As leader of the search party, I can tell you with absolute certainty, Maya Fey is not on this side of Dusky Bridge. Huh? But that's impossible! She came here that night and... I won't say it again. The chances of her being here are nil. Excluding, of course, one very unique place. One? Where is that? The Sacred Cavern, the entrance in which we are standing at right now. This is the only place the search party has yet to explore. They haven't searched the cavern yet, huh? Be aware, though, that the temperature inside frequently falls below freezing. Even if she were in there, the chances of her being found alive are slim at best. No! Which means, Trite, that you have sent Maya Fey to her death.
You fool. If that's the situation, then why aren't you in there with a search party right now?
You must have blinders on, my equestrian angel. Don't you see that big lock and chains? It's a trick lock. I'm making preparations to open it as we speak. Well, Trite, once again, a woman dies because of you. Once again? What are you talking about? Don't tell me you've forgotten. It was only 2 years ago, after all, when the last unfortunate woman died because of you. Because of me? And do you know who that was? It was Maya Fey's sister. That's right, Mia Fey. That wasn't because of Phoenix! But Mia? You killed her. What? What? No, that's not how it was. Wait, time out. What?
This, not for nothing, but this is the second reason I don't like Godot.
Is this like some super stretched out reason? Like, Mia would have never continued being a defense attorney if it wasn't for you, because she was a defense attorney.
Even stupider in my opinion, but go on, find out.
It was 2 years ago. Mia Fey was pursuing someone. A man. But she bit off more than she could chew. She made a very dangerous enemy. Yeah, that's one case I'll never forget. But I got that guy, personally. Sure, Miss Fey's murder was caught, but that won't bring her back. Well, no, but... You were with her at the time, and no one else. It was your responsibility. You should have protected her. Wait, hold on, time out. Phoenix's first case was like the day before. He didn't know about the red-white case. He didn't know that she made a powerful enemy, and you're gonna blame him for not...
Not only that, she was his mentor. Why was it his responsibility to protect her? The answer is it wasn't.
Time out, Godot. One more thing. You were her mentor. Why didn't you protect her? I'm actually kind of pissed at Godot now.
Yeah, see, this is the one where, this is why I was like kind of holding off on it. I'm just like, there's two reasons I don't really like Godot, and they're both gonna come up in case 3, so...
Yeah.
I mean, it's a couple of... There's technically... Actually, there's 3, I guess, but...
Is the third one
we'll
not
get
yet?
into that later.
Okay, sure. It was...
But... Basically, like, I'm just like... That's what I mean is like, yeah, that one line isn't really like misogynistic, but there's still that vibe, and that is like, why, protect the woman.
I mean, not only that, he is calling, like, he did call Mia, like, kitten and stuff like that. It was very creepy to start with.
Yeah, and again, I don't know. Yeah, but like, it's like, that's why I don't really like it.
I mean, he's also like 40 some odd right now, if I remember correctly, because he's like 36 in the last one. So he's like 40 somewhat. So he's literally like, this is what? He's literally born in the 60s. Like, this takes place in like 2004, right?
Oh my god, he's a boomer.
He's a freaking boomer. This man is a boomer. Of course you don't like him. You should have protected her. You say Mia Fey was your teacher? Well, then I'd say you've learned a nothing trite. You robbed her of her life, and now you've let her sister suffer the same fate. I haven't said this Maya to death. No.
What is this peculiar looking lock? Why don't we just break it open? It would be a simple matter of...
I'm afraid we can't do that. The area has always been prone to earthquakes. This repeated tremors have... Fuck yeah, curse, baby, let's go. Have weakened the foundation of the training hall. Any excessive force used to break open that lock would... Well, let's just say the inner temple in the sacred cavern would be a thing of the past.
Very well. Then dare I suggest the obvious solution of opening it with the key.
Ah! Just show me where the keyhole is on this trick lock. There's no keyhole? That's right. An interesting puzzle, huh? The person who set this lock is the only one who can open it. Then who was it? Simple. The accused. What? Iris? When an acolyte undergoes training inside the sacred cavern, the attending sister is responsible for locking the entrance. Obviously, the night of the murder was no exception. Maya Fey was to train in there. Sister Bikini did mention a number of times, now that I'm thinking about it. She said that Iris was left in charge of supervising the early stages of the training. So, Iris the accused is the only one who can open this lock. I've arranged for her to be brought here now. Iris is the only person who can open the lock? Hope she gets here soon. Hang in there, Maya. We'll get to you out. So, I should be getting back to work. Wait, Godot. How sure about Maya are you?
There's no doubt in my mind. She's in the sacred cavern somewhere. It's the only place she could be. You'd best start praying. You better pray that friend of yours brings the accused back here soon.
Edgeworth?
Listen up, Trite. There's only one thing I want to say to you before I go. I'll never accept you. Never.
You should choose your friends more carefully, Phoenix Wright.
Yeah, I didn't choose you. That's what everyone says. That was one more. That was one more. That was more than one thing. That was more than one thing. Yeah. Looks like I don't have much of a choice. I guess I'll just have to do what I can for now. All right. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take a 5-minute bathroom break because I gotta use the restroom. We're gonna be right back. I'm gonna put on an ad while we're gone. And yeah, we'll see you in a second. All right, guys.
Alrighty, see you guys soon.
Peace. Boo! Ha, we scared you.
Spooky.
I know, right? Anyways, I think we've done pretty much everything we can in this room. So let's get out and see what's happening. I don't know. Should I or shouldn't I? It's like someone's talking to himself, but where's that coming from? Oh, it's Gumshoe. I got it right. Nice. Yeah, I guess I better wash that off. That's what I'll do. No, but I can't do that. I'm a detective. Ugh, my brain. It's driving me nuts. Ah!
Is something troubling you, Scruffy?
Scruffy. Please don't whip me like that all of a sudden, sir.
It was merely a simple greeting. A friendly tap on the shoulder. With my whip.
So what's up, Gumshoe? Is something on your mind? Hey, how'd you know, pal?
Perhaps you were trying to decide if you wanted to wash that off or not.
Ooh, that doesn't sound good. How'd you know, sir? Oh, yeah, I nearly forgot. You can't go through that little gate there, okay? You mean that one that says no entry on it? I, kinda already snuck in there. Is he trying to be clever or something?
So, what's behind there, Scruffy?
Huh? Well, I kinda got in my garden. The garden? Yeah, anyway, it's under investigation right now, so keep out. I'm not telling you, I'm asking you, pal. You got me? Is that never the other way around? Well, see you later. Definitely gonna leave you unattended by this half-open gate. No problem whatsoever.
So, shall we adjourn to this garden, Phoenix Wright?
You know what, I'm inclined to agree. Of course! What else would we do? I really want to know what Gumshoe was thinking of washing up. God,
I love when they're on the same page. They get along so good together once they get over the initial awkwardness. There's something I want to show later, but I think Gumshoe has to also basically be in the party. But it's one of my favorite little snippets of dialogue.
Oh, are we gonna gather like a whole party of like 5 adventurers kind of deal?
No, I think that's like the most you get, but like if you get them both, there's a fun little 3-way exchange if you show them Edgeworth's profile.
Okay, so Phoenix is the bard.
Francisco's the barbarian, obviously.
Yeah, 100%. I was thinking of Gumshoe. What the hell is Gumshoe? I feel like Gumshoe is...
Gumshoe is the bard because he's the fool.
Okay, so then we have to make Phoenix something else. I think Phoenix, being a fighter, I guess, is kind of classic.
There's 2 bards.
I mean...
Just have... It's the most unbalanced party of all time.
Should I wash off that blood? No big deal. Why is it Maya upside down? Maya, what the fuck did you do? Not this again!
It's like there's absolutely no way Maya could fuck things up over. Oh, uh-oh.
No, dead serious. We're gone for 5 minutes. Maya comes back to this garden and writes Maya upside down in blood. Assuming. Of course, assuming. Or someone's upside down being like freaking like like shook around like by a ghost or some shit. Like, oh my god.
There's a strange feeling in the air. I wonder what it is.
It's definitely not the Maya written upside down. Strange feeling, forget about that. What's that strange writing on the stone lantern? Okay, we're on the same path. Ah! And who was Maya? Man, Bob, we got to the part, you should tell us, you should let us bet some worms. Once again, because of how this game is structured, we're going to have several parts of things to do. If we bet worms now, if we bet worms in this case in general, without going through the entire thing, we're going to have to go with the bias, 1, and 2, we're also going to have to, like, wait weeks to bet worms again. I'm not going to do that. It was Maya, right. What are you doing here, sir? I thought you said you can't come in here.
Don't you know, Scruffy? Havan Karma will always show up wherever there is a clue. And there are plenty of clues to be found here.
But, alright, let's present Edgeworth.
Hopefully it triggers now.
I haven't seen Mr. Edgeworth for about a year. Talk about a long time. You know why he moved overseas? I don't know. Probably to look cool. Huh? There's a lot of weight attached to doing research overseas, you know. Once I've done my stint in Paris, you'd have called me Monsieur Gumshoe... Gumshoe. People really don't get Edgeworth, do they?
It's his own fault for not explaining anything about himself.
Aww.
I know it's a dumb little thing, but I just like, Francisca and Phoenix being conspiratory, like, we know what Edgeworth's about, and it's not that.
Yeah.
We know he's a loser.
Yeah. There's a, show us the snippet. We just showed you the snippet there, Chip. There's a charm or something poking out from the snow. It looks pretty old. There's a leather cord tied to it too. Apparently it belonged to the victim.
To Ms. Elise Dunham.
Yeah, there was a broken leather cord around the lady's neck. The ends of the cord are found on both the victim and the charm match exactly. Hey, Ethno. Sounds to me like this little trinket is going to be my ticket to getting some very big answers. I hate this. What the heck is that? Uh-oh, you spotted it, huh, pal? Going good, Ethno. How are you? Are you kidding me? Couldn't it be any more obvious?
It says Maya.
Yeah, before you ask, it's written in blood.
You will answer all of our questions now, Scruffy, without exception.
Ah, yes, sir. Alright, we'll talk to him about that in a second. There's a couple of torches here. I guess you need to light all the torches to get to the mountain. Yeah, I'm looking at those things, pal. It looks like they have been lit pretty recently.
Recently? How recent are we talking about?
As recently as the burning bridge. Oh, actually, that's the night of the murder. When the bridge burned down. What a coincidence, eh? I was training here that night of the murder. It's not unreasonable to think that things were lit up at the time, I guess. A little lantern, a little statue.
It certainly is a quaint little garden. Oh. What is this huge bowl here for?
Oh, I know this one. It's a water bowl, isn't it?
Everything else is completely frozen over. But the ice in this bowl has been broken.
That's true. I wonder if this has any impact on the case. Well, I doused my face earlier with the water in this. It's kind of getting sleepy. Yeah!
Next time you're sleepy, you need only come to me, got it?
Good, just a bit hectic at the moment. I'm sorry to hear it's hectic for you, Ethna. Hopefully it's a good hectic, not a bad one. Alright, let's just talk to our favorite
You
himbo.
missed something, by the way.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
Well, this is odd. There's no snow on the ground here. It's almost perfect rectangle. It couldn't have happened naturally.
Yes, it appears as though someone has carefully cleared away the snow.
It's lined with caffeine. Yeah, if Karma's whip is lined with caffeine so that when it breaks your skin, it just injects caffeine into you. Like a freaking, like a jellyfish tentacle.
No doubt it was you, wasn't it, Scruffy?
Huh? No, it wasn't me, sir. It was already like that when my men and I got here to start the investigation. It wasn't the police, then who did it? Oh, yeah, there's something I need to tell you. Just between the three of us, okay?
What is it?
It's top secret. You can't tell anybody, got it?
Understood.
Well, when I was a kid, I got knocked out of the local wrestling contest, you see? I was so disappointed, I just picked up my mouth guard and cried all the way home. Man, I got so much trouble when I left it on the couch.
Is that it?
That's it! Ah! Whoever cleared the snow must have had a reason. Although I can't even begin to imagine what that reason could be. Alright, anything else?
But yeah, I think when you were Edgeworth, if you presented something, I forget what, it was like, when I was a kid, I wanted to be a wizard. I don't remember what it was.
So how's the Inter-Temple investigation going? We have the best forensic team in the world working at this place.
Forensic team? And what was the outcome of this scientific study?
Nothing! Scientifically speaking, the place is as clean as a whistle.
That's simply not good enough, Scruffy. Do you think I'll let you get away with that?
Oh. Well, there were a couple of things that bothered me when I first got here, sir. A stone lantern and the surrounding area that's not covered in snow. Oh.
Yes, exactly that.
It looked kind of fishy to me, you know, scientifically speaking. I got the lab boys to look over them. The results were kind of hard to say, actually. Guess I better look into it myself then. What about Maya? Oh, the Mr. don't tell you yet. Yeah, we heard. He's got a search party out looking for her, but there's nowhere she could disappear to on this side of Dusky Bridge. All we can do is wait for Mr. Edgeworth to get here, pal. Edgeworth? He's escorting Iris, the defendant, over here.
We'll have to wait, since she is the only one who can open the door to the sacred cavern.
I love that they just make her name Von Karma, not Francisca, on her thing. Like,
who's the other Von Karma? He's not important. There's only this one.
oh, I think Mr. Edgeworth wants to talk to you about something too, pal. Huh? Wonder what it is. Don't be expecting any good news when you talk to him. When I spoke to him, Mr. Edgeworth sounded so down. I feel like I was drowning. Sounds pleasant. Maya, so these letters are written in blood. Yeah. What's worse is it's the victim's blood. Huh? This is Miss Dimonim's blood? We haven't done detailed analysis yet, but it's looking that way, pal.
Most interesting. Phoenix Wright, I presume you know, don't you? Why Maya's name is written upside down.
She's gonna be framed for the fucking murder. Holy shit, I can't believe it. She's locked in a fucking cave and she's gonna be framed for the fucking murder. Oh my god. You know what? That was really bothering me too. I just came up with the answer, the result of my own special gumshoe investigation.
Really? Do tell.
Well, on the night of the murder, the stone lantern was upside down. Jesus Christ, Gumshoe.
Ahem. Anyway, there's really only one logical explanation to this mystery. Miss Elise Duvnim wrote these letters herself, in her own blood.
You must be joking. That's impossible. From the writing in the victim's blood and the other clues left behind, it seems pretty likely that this garden was the scene of Miss Elise Dimonim's murder. At least that's our current theory on how the events took place now. What? So Miss Dimonim was killed here? However you want to look at it, that's what people are saying now. Then what's this the bikini saw in the courtyard where the temple was? What was that? If that was the scene of the crime, what did she see? What do you think, Miss Falcon? Ah!
Surely a special gumshoe investigation would reveal the answer, no?
Oh, wait a sec. The bloody writing and all the other clues here. Someone could have easily set it all up after the murder, right? Sorry, but that's not an option. Why not?
How quickly you forget, Phoenix Wright, with your 102-degree fever. Ever since the incident occurred, this place has been completely inaccessible. Because Dusky Bridge was completely burned out.
But people could fly in this world! I was overseeing the repairs to the bridge the whole time. No one came over here before me and my men, which means no one could have planted all this stuff here, pal. I can't think of a counter-argument to that. I knew it. Should have washed the blood off the lantern as soon as I got here. This really was the scene of the crime. I need to figure out exactly what it was that Bikini actually saw.
Gumshoe, that's so highly illegal, but I appreciate the sentiment.
Yeah, there's a sentiment there. Let's go back into the training hall, see if there's any, if they've arrived yet. They have not. Oh, he's not here yet. They want to kick his ass.
It seems you have a visitor. Mr. Wright.
Iris, I'm really glad to see you. The Dome managed to mobilize the police by claiming a state of emergency. Something normally only a mayor or governor could do, obviously.
Not him again.
Never mind him, we gotta hurry up and unlock the sacred cavern.
I'm so sorry, Mr. Wright. It's my fault someone so important to you is locked in there. Mr. Edgeworth, can we finish our conversation later?
Alright. Let's hurry to the inner temple then. I'll see you later, right? Wait, Edgeworth, I'm coming with you guys! Sorry, Wright, I can't allow you to come with us. What?
We're busy debating which of us gets you. It's a very heated conversation.
She thinks she gets you, but I think I get you. And you get me. Unlike Gumshoe, who doesn't understand why I went overseas. I hate to be the one to break it to you, but Maya Faye's in a rather delicate position. What do you mean by a delicate position? This isn't simply a rescue operation, right? It's also an investigation. That being the case, we can't allow members of the public to interfere.
I'm an attorney.
On Edgeworth. If anything happens, you'll be the first to know. Please understand, right? But this is Maya!
Mr. Wright, all that matters is Mystic Maya is rescued, correct? Listen to the voice of reason for a change, Phoenix Wright.
From now on, consider anything beyond Dusky Bridge to be off limits. We'll be going now. Excuse us. Ah!
This is no time to be standing around, Phoenix Wright.
So do we actually get her as like our companion in the stand after this? I'm very curious what's happening with this.
No, she wouldn't be caught dead behind a defendant's desk.
That would be so funny though.
Yeah. Aren't there other things that demand your attention?
She's right. Thanks for reminding me. Bikini looks like she's shrunk since last time I saw her.
Don't be so rude, Phoenix Wright. What's wrong, Sister Bikini? My, hello you two. How are you doing?
From the sound of that slide, I guess she's still pretty down.
Iris was just here, you know. She was accompanied by that handsome, crimson-clad prince.
He's indeed a handsome crimson-clad prince. That's besides the point. She's talking about Edgeworth?
It was just a courtesy call. I wasn't allowed to talk with her at all. Oh dear, it's all my fault that this has happened. Poor Iris. She was worried about my back, would you believe? What have I done to her? Only what you had to do, sister. You bravely and truthfully testified about what you saw. There's no shame in that. And we'll see to it that your testimony wasn't made in vain.
As we accuse Maya Faye of being the murderer.
Well, I don't hear anyone else saying that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say that.
Mr. Blue Suits doesn't seem to share your opinion, I see.
Huh? Me? Ah! Oh, yes, you did great, Sister Bikini. Absolutely spectacular!
You two are the only ones who've said that to me.
I can't shake the feeling that I just became a shell to a shrew.
Do you have a problem, Phoenix Wright?
So many right now. Sure, she has to be brave to testify so truthfully like that, but I know she's still hiding something. This is time to break those cyclocks of hers. Oh, let's go, baby. We have all the proof we need now. Phoenix did not die. Unfortunately, we cannot just play. Unfortunately, we cannot just play as Ezra for the rest of the game. Save. I've missed the save. Fuck. Sister Bikini, the truth is becoming increasingly clear to me. I'm convinced that Miss Elise Dimonim had a special significance to this temple. As to why she had a special significance, I believe it has to do with her true identity.
What on earth are you talking about? She was. Mystic Elise was an author, just an author of picture books.
To be honest, I had my suspicions almost immediately after I met her.
Suspicions?
Yes, but I didn't have any evidence to support my theory. Though. But now I do. This piece of evidence proves Mr. Dimonim's true identity. What the fuck am I supposed to show here? Kurain Master Talisman? Oh my god. I should have actually read that. Miss Dimonim had this charm with her at all times.
Ah! Where did you?
This isn't some cheap good luck charm either.
Then, what do you think it is, Mr. Wright? What could a talisman like that possibly mean?
It's a talisman, is it? Interesting.
Oops.
The thing speaks volume about who Miss Dimonim really was. This talisman and one other item unequivocally prove Miss Dimonim's true identity. Fuck! It is the Kurain Master. This only proves this only proves like she was a master or something. It feels like she's still Misty Faye, which is wild. What is it? We found a phoenix dying. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna.
I have two.
For me, it's the staff or it's the crystal sphere to me. Like, those are the two I'm thinking of. Well,
You really ought to think about buying one of the charms we sell here, Mr. Wright.
oof. Huh?
Otherwise, you might just find yourself jumped on by a little old lady in a dark mountain path.
What am I doing? This piece of evidence is. I need to show this piece is obvious.
That's just a plain old good luck charm, so please give it back.
Oh, no, I don't think so. This thing speaks volumes about who Miss Dimonim really was. Talisman and the one other item.
Can you save now?
I cannot. I can exit out of this, but I don't know if the staff is the other thing.
I think I know what it is.
It's the staff or it's the hanging scroll. Let me go save real quick. I mean, I know I have enough evidence because the game says you have enough evidence to solve this now, but... Elijah! Good morning. Welcome back, our sober friend. How are you? Give yourself a shout out, please, and thank you. Excuse me.
Alright, so let's scooch past the part that we got there.
Yeah. How you doing, Elijah?
So it is it is showing me that it feels like she is Misty Faye, which is the wild part, and I don't know how to. I'm glad you're feeling better there, Elijah. I'm glad you're feeling now sober.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Just make a guess at this point, you're already saved.
That's what I thought. The painting is obscured by a gravy stain at the moment. But the scroll shows the master of the Kurain channeling technique. The crest is at the top, is the sign of that honorable title. The very same crest is adorned on the talisman the victim carried with her.
Ah!
This crest is reserved for the master of Kurain.
Who on earth told you that nonsense? I've no idea what you're talking about.
The new master, Maya Fey, told me.
What? You mean that acolyte is Misty Faye's
Daughter? Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes. In fact, since her eldest daughter passed away, Maya is Misty Faye's sole successor.
Mystic Misty.
Oh wow, that was fast. Oh damn! Holy shit, that was fast. Oh wow, that was fast. I thought we'd have to go for more.
Mystic Elise graced us with her presence about a week ago. When she showed me the talisman with that mark on it, well, I nearly fainted. No one had seen her since she disappeared 17 years ago, after all.
So they think she's Misty Faye too, let's go!
What is the significance of this talisman, sister? The Kurain talisman, it's the symbol of the Master of Kurain. The bearer must carry it with them always until their death. Until their death.
So at least Diminem was really Maya's mother, huh? See, I made that crack theory several episodes ago!
You did. You totally called it. You missed, I guess, the previous episodes, Elijah. Right now, Ron Karma is our little helper assistant.
Yeah, it's really fucked up. And it's
really funny. Once she stops ragging on him, she and Phoenix make it actually pretty funny duo.
It's really great, honestly.
She was Misty Faye, the master of the Kurain channeling technique.
The truth comes out at last. It looks like we're making some headway here.
Tell me, sister.
She is his sister-in-law, exactly.
After 17 years, why did she choose to show herself now? Because something happened that called her out of hiding.
What happened?
Well...
That's an earthquake!
What's happening?
It can't be.
Earthquake!
Ah!
Oh my goodness, the inner temple. This kind of tremor might... The inner temple.
I love how the text is just in the one same place, but like, and I get why the text is in the same place, but like literally everything else is moving around it, which is just really funny to me. Like I feel like Von Karma's just like erupting. It's so funny.
Sacred cavern and the training hall. It might very well cave in.
What? Maya!
It seems to have passed.
Well, we can't just stand here doing nothing. Let's go!
What? Where?
To the inner temple, of course. Where else? This is Bikini. We'll finish this later, all right?
Of course, you run along now. People may have been hurt. I must get some first aid kits ready. Before you...
Yeah.
Come on then, Phoenix Wright. They won't bar you from entering as long as I'm with you.
Thank you. Right at that moment, I had the worst feeling in my gut. We just had an earthquake. I wonder if he's alright. Yeah, big gay Phoenix, like you're worried about your traumatized boyfriend and not the woman who's probably dead at the end of a super cold, icy
You look worried.
cave.
Are you thinking about Miles Edgeworth?
Come
Come
on,
on.
let's
I'm
go.
sorry. Yeah, I love it. Francisco, like, immediately calls him out, but also because she knows Edgeworth too. I love their dynamic so much. It shows... It
Yeah.
really brings out, like, a lot about them.
It does. It is a lot of fun. Gotta hurry to the inner temple and... Right. Ah! What are you doing here? How could I have?
How do you expect us to understand if you don't speak up?
Ow! Hey! Why am I the one getting whipped?
My brother is traumatized. What do you want?
She's gone. No! The defendant, Iris. She's gone.
Gone where?
She fled. She escaped.
What?
So, it was just now, during the... It's easy to see Edgeworth's one and only weakness. His fear of earthquakes. I should have known better than to escort the defendant alone. As soon as the ground started shaking, everything went dark before my eyes and... I stupidly passed out. That incident haunts you to this day, doesn't it? That's no excuse for letting the suspect get away. I can't believe I let it happen. Right, the inner temple area is a dead end, so she could have only escaped to this side.
We haven't seen her.
Then we need to get a manhunt underway now and search Eagle Mountain from top to bottom. Wait, Edgeworth? Have you thoroughly checked the inner temple yet? Don't be ridiculous, why would I? The inner temple is like an island. There's no way to escape but to cross. No, that's not it! Iris isn't the type of person to run away, Edgeworth. What are you talking about? Sister Bikini mentioned something when we went with her. She said that the sacred cavern might have caved in because of the quake.
Then you think Iris might have gone to the inner temple to check on the situation.
Listen, Edgeworth. I'm sure she's at the inner temple. Manhunt's not necessary. Right. Let's not waste any more time. We need to get to the training hall sacred cavern now. Alright, let's go. Edgeworth has been added to the party.
Da-na-na-na.
Fortunately, the sacred cavern hasn't caved in. But what we found was something none of us could have expected. What in Christ's name are we dealing with right now? Oh, more. Okay. How can there be...
Even more locks.
What is the meaning of this? Actually, I'm very confused now, too. Iris! Iris, please tell me. What the hell's going on? God fucking damn it. We've still got an hour of stream. Do you think we'll be able to finish the next part in an hour?
I don't... Possibly?
Alright, let's go. If you're up for it, we can still go for it.
Sure. Let's go and we'll just see how we feel.
Yeah, exactly. Alright. God damn it. Right, this is what Godot was talking about. Yeah, the trick locks. Now then, Iris, please remove these at once.
Mr. Edgeworth, I'm afraid I can't. It's not possible for me.
What? During the earthquake, when the cavern was in danger of caving in, Iris escaped. I know there's only one lock when I came here last time.
So you're saying you can't undo the new locks? Yes.
If only I was stronger. Edgeworth, how are you feeling? You look a little pale in the face. Like you're one to talk with your face all green.
Miles Edgeworth, go and get some air. I'll watch over the suspect. You go and get a grip on yourself.
Don't be ridiculous, I'm perfectly fine.
There's no telling what sort of mistakes you could make in your current state. Go and get some rest. That's your only concern now, Miles Edgeworth.
Understood. I'll handle the investigation in the garden. You take care of things here. Edgeworth. Got so much pride he's probably off crying in the corner of the garden.
Pride is simply another trap that hinders us in our lives. That's what my therapist says. That said, one must have pride to be effective on the job. At any rate, it seems that this is where we part ways, Phoenix Wright. I'm going to stay here and see if I can't help solve these bothersome puzzles.
I see. Well, thanks for your help. Now then, do you mind if I ask you a few things, Iris?
No, not at all.
Elijah's like, this is one dramatic turnabout. Yeah, this is like the trilogy finale.
Man, this is truly the season finale of all of Ace Attorney, the trilogy. It brings up so many plot threads you don't even know.
Welcome back, KSG. Let's talk to Iris.
That's really, like, this is why, like, the trilogy really wraps up everything you would have questions about. It's great.
And Godot is the biggest mistake in it, other than that. I can't believe...
Yeah, now Steph knows why I don't like Godot.
Yeah. This is the finale of the first trilogy. There are 3 trilogies. There's the 1, 2, 3, there's 4, 5, 6, and then there is the Great Ace Attorney, and then there is actually Ace Attorney.
Okay, so 4, 5, and 6, they aren't really a trilogy. You could make them be a trilogy, but they're not really.
They're 3 games made next to each other.
3 games that take place in years that are chronological to one another, but they don't really have the same underlying themes. They restart Apollo's backstory like every single time. It's ridiculous. The trilogy was like kind of very clear. Like, I'm surprised that like the trilogy wasn't written to be a long form thing, because like everything sort of just ties nicely into itself. But yeah, there's that, and then also the Great Ace Attorney is 2 games, so it's not a trilogy.
Oh, I thought it was 3.
No, it's 2.
And then there's Ace Attorney Investigations.
But they are like longer games, so.
Gotcha. Okay. And then there's Investigations where you play as Miles Edgeworth the entire time, which is fantastic. Yeah, no. How long have we been doing Ace Attorney streams now?
So long.
I think it's been at least a few months. I could go back and see when I posted the first one on YouTube, but that would have been a while ago. Actually, let me do that real quick, because we have a second. We have 1 second. Go to YouTube. See how old the first Ace Attorney that we posted was. Early game in regards to the entire trilogy, not the actual video game. Yeah, no, like we're in the last case of the last words. I'm not gonna finish any words I was saying. Fuck them.
Yeah, it's the last case of the last game in the original trilogy.
Yep. We are far in. Alright, so Ace Attorney. I have 37 videos up on YouTube for Ace Attorney, which you guys should definitely go watch and check out my YouTube if you haven't already, guys. All the Ace Attorney stuff is in there. The first Ace Attorney video was posted
October 4th, 2021. It's been a year plus.
Yo, really? A whole year?
A whole year. And
A whole
actually...
year to do 30-something video game? Or 30-something playthroughs, huh?
30 some odd episodes, yeah. And actually, by the way, it might have been a few weeks before because October 6th, the Ace Attorney episode 2 was released. And I think at that point is when I started. So like, we started late September, early October last year. Which makes sense, because I think you bought this for my video game. I think you bought this video game for my birthday. That's what I meant to say. But yeah. That's what happened. But yeah, it's been about a year since we. Oh my god, it's been a fucking year. You think you've been doing Ace Attorney the entire time I've been here? I mean, it's been a while. Anyways, let's talk to our homegirl Iris. Why did you make a run for it, Iris?
Oh, sorry, hold on one second.
Good.
I'm sorry. I heard the inner temple had been severely shaken by the strong earthquake we had. I was so worried. I just had to come and see. In other words, you didn't run away to escape the law. At least we're clear on that. I can't tell you how relieved I was when I saw the sacred cavern was alright, but... But what? Then I saw these chains here. I saw all these extra locks that someone had put on the sacred cavern's door, and... Who in the world would do something like this?
Elijah, God, Iris is a little cutie. Us, also a mass murderer. And to be fair, I don't know her entire backstory yet, but I'm still on the fact that Iris is still the mass murderer of the person who killed. What was his name? Who did Dahlia kill? Not just the inmate, but like who was the other person Dahlia killed? The college student.
Oh, Doug Swallow.
Doug's stupid name.
Yeah.
She's not a murderer. Also, why we'll see. She can commit murder. She's forgiven with a face like that. Okay, judge. Literally, Elijah's the judge. Oh, no. What a cute little face. You couldn't possibly be the murderer.
Elijah, I'd recommend playing through the games or watching the video.
The anime.
The story. We do gotta watch the anime.
We do have to watch the anime. It's gonna be great.
But you gotta watch it with at least localized subtitles, just because it's funnier that way, in my opinion.
Yeah. You gotta watch it dub or localized subtitles. Yeah.
Just in my opinion, I think it's funnier. It has more obvious puns, and some of the they can't get away with Maya liking hamburgers as easily, so they're like, oh boy, hamburger ramen.
Really?
I think so.
That is so good!
Because her thing in Japanese was she really liked ramen, when they localized it, they're like, kids these days don't know what ramen is, which is true for 90s kids, so they made it hamburgers.
Yeah. Transbian guy was the guy you said we're gatekeeping out of the LGBT. That's the guy. Elijah, you were just like, we are gatekeeping this man out of the LGBT. This man does not represent us.
Yeah, unfortunately, Ace Attorney deals with a lot of caricatures, and
from the
sometimes
past,
those caricatures can be offensive. Because the thing with all Ace Attorney characters basically is a lot of them are just sort of this thing that almost could be real, but then it's just too much.
Even Tigray, Don Tigray, that's a mafioso, a classic Brooklyn mafioso, way over the top with the New Jersey tan, you know what I'm saying? And the accent and the scars and all that shit, everything's a little over the top. Cadaverini, same thing, you know, everyone's a little over the top and not also to mention, it's a game from the 2000s. It's not exactly up with the times today, you know? And the same way you're gonna go look at something from the 80s, 90s, or 2000s, you're gonna say that had a joke that would not fly today. But you can understand that back in that day, like even Spaceballs, which was written by a Jewish person, like has some Jewish jokes that probably wouldn't fly in today's, you know, kind of culture. You know what I'm saying? Or even if you look at some of the comedies, like God, I can't think of it. You know what I mean,
Yeah,
though.
and then there's the whole one case that we didn't film on stream.
Yeah, no,
That's
I
a
was
whole
not
other
touching
thing.
that one here. No, I was not touching that one, yeah. Anyways.
These trick locks are a sacred treasure of the Quran tradition. There are hundreds of ways to set them. That's why only the person who can set the lock can open it. And you aren't the one who set these locks.
I don't think it's that simple, Francisca von Karma. When we were here the first time, there was only one lock. But now, somehow, there's 5 of them.
What does that mean?
It means that someone wanted to secure the place even more. They wanted to secure it before you got here, Iris. Presumably because they wanted to make sure Maya can't get out. That means Iris can only open one of these locks, the first one.
Yes, that's correct. What?
Iris, try to think, please. Isn't there any way around this?
Well, like I said, there are hundreds of different ways to set these locks. I suppose if we went through every combination with each one, I could remove them. But it will take time, won't it?
Bolt cutters, right?
Yes, about a day if I had to guess.
Oh, how convenient. A whole day?
Well, that's better than leaving the locks in place. Will you do this for us?
I think Elijah's got it bad for Iris. I think Elijah's got it bad.
Iris is a cute guy. Sure, I'll do whatever I can.
Gotta wait another day? Hang in there, Maya. You're gonna have to call on your inner strength now. I'm down bad, man. Yeah. They don't have. Yeah, they don't. Yeah, they don't got. They don't got them. They don't got them. I'm simping that smile. You know what, Iris? God, such a typical man, Elijah. Fucking. He sees a cute girl and just heart flutters. I gotta dunk on him once in a while. Listen, I gotta dunk on Elijah.
I could do a dunk, but it's too harsh. It's too harsh.
Oh, I want to hear it in DMs though. I want to hear what this dunk was.
No. It's just there be another man here who be simping Iris, and that comparison you don't want.
No, do not compare him to Larry Butts. He's better than that. Bob, we found Larry Butts in real life. That's what Chip just said. I mean, Larry Butts is an artist, right? Elijah's an artist, right? Larry Butts simps Iris, right? Elijah simps Iris. We have never seen these two in the same room at the same time, right?
That's true. We never have.
And they both have weird, wacky accents.
I don't think Larry has an accent.
I don't know. I think he speaks. I think he speaks a little differently than most people do. Yeah. So
I don't think he has Elijah's accent.
I mean, they both have weird accents, so who knows?
Incredible.
A wee bit of a man whore, yeah. All right, let's go. You know what, Iris? There's still one thing I don't quite get. To be real.
And what might that be, Phoenix Wright?
I think it's obvious. Iris, on the night of the murder, where were you? Please, Iris, don't give me that look.
You told us that you were in your room at Hazakura Temple at the time of the incident, but you were seen at the same evening at the Inner Temple. And then you were spotted at the scene of the crime in Hazakura Temple too. I don't know.
Being spotted at both Hazakura Temple and the Inner Temple. It's as if you were...
Guys, check out Temple of Iroh. Iroh's amazing. Please check her out. Well, Iris, I think it's about time you told us the truth. Come on, Iris! Jesus! Help us help you! I do it. There's something going on here that we don't know about. It's been going wild, Iroh. How are you doing today? We guarded for a bit to watch Edgeworth cry. The cops are still combing the place. They look pretty nervous. I'd be nervous too. It's got to be a tough job, especially with someone giving you the evil eye the whole time. Doing some work on my Minecraft build. I finally have enough stone for it. Let's go! That's awesome. What you building? But yeah, Ethno, I don't want to think about Jean again. No. No. Mutter, mutter, mutter. How could I have done that? Mutter, mutter. Wow, I can't believe it's still bothering him. Edgeworth? Hey, don't you dare run away! What do you want? Right. What do I want? If you came to laugh at me, then get on with it. Go on. Laugh away. This is like freaking deja vu real quick.
Right.
I was ready to hug it out with him, but he's just the same prideful Edgeworth. Aww. You went back to the Criminal Affairs Department, right? It's an old medieval fort protecting a trading town. That is so cool. Are you gonna have villagers in that trading town? You said you wanted to look into something concerning Iris. Yes. And thanks to what I found, I was reminded of something terrible. You guys are putting a lot of effort into this investigation of the garden here, huh? There's a high chance this is actually the scene of the crime. That's why. You mean because of the writing in blood and the talisman in the stone? Exactly. As you know, those things couldn't have been planted here after the murder. But surely you don't suspect Maya, do you? We have to treat everyone as a suspect. Maya, as well as Iris. It's our job, right? So, I guess you still haven't gotten over your fear of earthquakes. No, though thankfully my nightmares have stopped. But still, the ground gives even the slightest tremor, I find myself short of breath. 17 years ago, when we were first school kids at the elementary school, Edgeworth found himself in the middle of a murder. It all started with that big earthquake that hit the courthouse. No, we haven't seen this sprite in a while. Yes, I'll stuck. Wait, is he interacting with Wright's monologue right now? I'm sorry. Is Edgeworth just looking at Phoenix Wright like, oh yes, Phoenix Wright is monologuing about my past to an unknown audience. Let me interact with it right now.
Hey, I mean, we got in Edgeworth's brain briefly, so like, now he's on the meta narrative, I guess.
I think he's remembering this story. Yeah, but there's no reason for him to be speaking to us.
But what if you didn't play the first game?
That's a good point. For those who have not played the first game, yes, as Phoenix Wright's monologue was, their husbands discussing one another's traumas, yeah. I was stuck in the elevator with my husband. Sorry, I misread that. I'm reading two things.
It's true, they are about to go on a dual trauma.
Yeah.
Dump, I'm sure, so.
Not sipping for Edgeworth. Damn straight I'll sip for Edgeworth. Are you kidding me? The dude's a fucking wreck. I love it.
Yes, I was stuck in the elevator with my father, who was a defense attorney. We were deprived of oxygen and we passed out. That's when it happened. That single gunshot shattered my whole life. I lost everything that day, all because of that earthquake. My dreams, my family, and myself. Until one handsome defense attorney came down from the heavens and into the courtroom to pull my own head out of my ass.
It's been more than 17 years now. And that case was finally resolved 2 years ago, alright?
You think I don't know that? I was there, but it was such a shock. I never imagined I could be so wrong about myself and my life. I'm sorry, Wright. There's nothing else I can say. Not after you chose to become a lawyer for my sake. And not after you saved me. Edgeworth, you're stronger than you think, so no more of this self-pity, okay?
Go! Even if we don't take it in the gay context. Go! Oh. But I will say this. Katie did send me a meme. Katie did send me a meme where it was like, oh yeah, this moment, like super surface brain level, gay. Second brain level is like, well, you know, Phoenix Wright helped Edward realize himself, and like third level, like the most big brain level, is like, these words have a deeper meaning because Phoenix Wright not only pulled him out of his deepest, darkest area and made him aware that not only as a prosecutor, his role is to bring justice and to find the truth. And that was the most meaningful thing Wright could have ever done, aside from also including the fact that they were just like, gay and in love. You know, it's like, you know.
It was like surface. It's like small brain, gay, bigger brain. It's platonic and meaningful. Biggest brain. It's gay because it's platonic and meaningful.
There was something that bothered me about her from the moment we met.
Give him a badge. Yeah, let's give Whooper the badge real quick. Give me a second. Dress up. Whooper gets their badge.
I felt like I'd seen her somewhere before. No, wait. Not somewhere. I felt like I'd seen her in court before.
A little face. So you went back to the Criminals Affairs Department to look for her file. It's just too sweet.
Yes, I checked over every case file I've worked on. And I was right. I had seen her face before. 6 years ago.
Time this person out. We can't time people out for being simps, otherwise I wouldn't be able to stream again. 6 years ago?
It was my first appearance in court. And as cases go, it was my worst nightmare.
So who is she?
I'm sorry, Wright. I can't give that information away to a member of the general public.
What?
Fuck off.
Fuck off, Edgeworth. Might be a crucial piece to the puzzle that solves this case.
The woman I knew was the daughter of a jewelry store owner. She had nothing to do with Iris and Hazakura Temple. And neither did the case. No. That woman is completely unrelated to this murder.
Unrelated?
Yes, I can say with complete confidence.
You're wrong, Edgeworth. She's totally related to the case. I need to fill Edgeworth in. I need to explain that the connection between Iris and the woman Edgeworth knew. So what do I gotta present to him?
What profile do we have? Can we present Iris? If not, I have another idea, but...
Can we present what? Let's try Iris, yeah.
Apparently, Iris was taken in by the sisters here at the temple when she was a child. However, we still don't know much about her past, so we're looking into it.
That reminds me. I just went back to the criminal department to look up something stuff on her. Ask him about what he found. Okay, thanks.
No, like
One of the biggest names in the world of law, I'm sure you'll agree. For better or for worse, we were only destined to meet once in the courtroom. I know, I read all about it. It was the first time for the both of us, two novices head to head. I can still remember how downhearted I felt when that trial ended the way it did. I wonder if Mia felt the same way too. God damn it, I was hoping.
if I talk, see if that opened up another dialogue thing.
No.
Nope. Alright, I have...
I had to check. I was so curious. Get that piece of filth out of my face. That was so good. You're still mad, huh, Edgeworth? I know a thing or two about Larry Butts, just like you. We both know he likes to act up, but this, even he couldn't make something like this up. If this is what he drew, then this is what he saw. And unbelievable as it may seem, I know, that's what I think too. Every time, every single time I see that guy, he's in up to his neck. I knew it. And you're still mad as a hornet, Larry. I felt the most in tune with Edgeworth as a character at that exact moment. That's all I'm gonna say. Oh, fuck, that was funny. Oh, that was funny. Just let Edgeworth beat the shit out of Larry. Yeah. Oh. What if I present myself? I can't. Never mind. I don't have a thing here.
Present Larry.
Present Larry.
Oh, present Larry and Francisca, yeah.
Apparently, he had become something of an apprentice to at least Eminem. Yeah, something like that.
By the way, do you get the pun in her name yet?
No.
Her name is like Denim, like to name.
What?
Like two names. Like un deux trois.
Let me see if I can find the last name there. Right, I look her up and her name's just, it just comes under Misty Faye. I'm like, oh, okay, brutal. Maybe you play as pseudonym. Oh.
Oh, pseudonym as well, but I also thought it was like the DUX is how you say.
Yeah.
Or I thought it's, why does it say of them?
Do means to, and nim, and the suffix nim means,
like a nim, like a name.
Like a name.
In my brain. Like.
Of on
So
them.
that's not how I always interpreted it, but.
Yeah, no, that's two named, yeah. I can't believe the fact that that Maya gets to see both her mother and her sister die in a case like this. This sucks.
Maya's having a good time.
Having a good time. Shooting through the sky like a tiger. That's the last case, never mind. Anyways, he did this portrait for me earlier. Dead. I am correct. You better do. You do better than nothing. No. Whoever said be yourself clearly hasn't met Larry. Exactly. That's great. Let's just leave it at that about Larry. All right. I came here to support my friend. I can't stop being bullied. Oh my god, that's so much IRL. Looks like someone's still mad at the Butts for his performance in court today. It's been more than a year since I last saw Francisca myself, but it seems she's been dying to see you again. She really said that? I believe she wants to eat you for breakfast, or to put it another way, whip you silly. When did he start using like very like slangy kind of things?
He's always been the thing about Edgeworth is he's always been a dork.
I mean, yeah, but yeah.
Remember Whoop?
I don't know how to do this properly, but whoop.
Whoop?
Literally and metaphorically. Oh. Go on, let her have her way. It would make a great word about my trip. Forget it, Edgeworth. What do I gotta present to him?
Edgeworth is just like, let my little sister kick your ass. It'll be super funny.
Yeah, I know, right? My god, Ira, that's so many bricks. You know, maybe we don't have everything yet.
Nope. Alright. So I have different ideas.
Oh, what's your ideas? Oh, never mind then. Honestly, I just want to like braid Iris's hair and paint her nails and ask about her day. Valid. I'm finally getting to the bottom of this case. I can count on Iris to break these locks, so I should try to gather more clues. From Sister Bikini, Edgeworth, and Gumshoe. Oh, well, I already did one. And Pearls. Pearls! She's alive!
I'm still cracking up that I got you to laugh so hard when I was like, I will not get thrown off the bridge.
That was really good. Get in line, Sandleford. I'm already simping for her. Oh my god, there's two people. There's two people here simping for Iris. Oh my god. Ira, are you simping for Iris too?
I mean, Iris is genuinely adorable. So.
She is, I will agree, but she's also a mass murderer. It's weird that there's no one around here all of a sudden. It sure gets quiet up in the mountains when you're all on your own. Speaking of alone, I guess I should check out the shack down this path. Maybe I'll find Larry there sulking again. She has two hands, two people who need to be she has two hands to hold two more hands. Yeah, I got you.
Oh, Mr. Nick.
Pearl, you're alive! Pearls, what are you doing here?
Nothing. What about Mystic Maya? Is she alright?
Well, we don't know yet.
Oh, I see.
Hey, what do you think you're doing here, Nick? It's me, Elijah Butts. Sorry, Elijah, I had to get a small dig on you, homie. Love you, bud. Fuck you, Steph. Larry, this is the loser shack where losers get together to lose themselves. Sorry, Elijah. I'm so sorry, Elijah.
I'm not saying nothing. I said it was too harsh of a dig, but you wanted to hear it anyway.
Don't give your chat any more reason to bully me, no. It is accurate. No, Elijah. No. Elijah's not a loser. Elijah's amazing. Don't bully him too much, alright, guys? He is an absolute gem and my best friend in the world. Only I get to bully him as much as possible. Don't worry, I'll take the weight off your chat. I'm taking the weight off your shoulders for bullying Elijah, and I'm putting them on mine. Alright? Trust me with that. I will take that. You guys can now treat Elijah with love and say, Elijah, your art and all your emotes you do are amazing and you are a fantastic artist, alright? I want to hear that in chat.
Elijah's great. I love what he did for Ghost Beta Whooper.
That is true. He did an amazing of Ghost Beta Whooper. This is the what? Hey, we find comfort in each other's failures, okay? You got a problem with that? The only thing you can hold, bot, is a spoon, and that spoon is what will hold all the responsibility for bullying Elijah. You guys do not need to do that. I will do that. It's okay.
Oh, Mr. Nick. Mr. Loris did a picture of me.
Is it a good picture? That's, great, Pearls. We're gonna gather firewood now. Will be nothing of bullying rights because you are weak. You are too weak. Nah, Chip, I get that. You do not get that. Doop. You? No. Me? Yes. Sorry, bud. That's just how the cookie crumbles. We'll be cooking over some half-rotten potatoes over a miserable little campfire. So stay out of our way. I don't believe this. Why can't he get fired up about becoming a better man? I'm 6'1", 6'2", my dude. I'm sorry to tell you. No one believes a word I say anymore. Listen to me, Pearl. You don't want to trust this kind of guy, okay? He'll only let you down.
Oh, Mystic Maya.
Let's talk to Pearl. Larry, is there something you want to tell me about this picture? I've got nothing to say to you, Nick. My life's better here with Pearl. Two losers cooking potatoes together forevermore. What am I gonna do with him? All right, then. What do you think about this picture, Pearls?
I think it's really well drawn.
You don't need to lie, Pearls.
I can't draw at all, so I think it's really amazing.
See, someone appreciates it. It's tough getting the flames to look like that, you know.
It's supposed to be Sister Iris flying through the air, isn't it? I love it. It's like a dream, a wonderful fantasy.
Whew, no, it wasn't a dream. She really flew. I'm telling you, Iris really flew that night.
But Mr. Loris.
Not you too, Pearl. Please don't look at me like that. Pearl! Don't look at me like I'm some kind of nutcase. I beg of you. This is a representation of what Larry thinks he saw. Okay, so I was half asleep when I was here that night. But when I was wide awake after that lightning shock, and I saw what I saw, and it's exactly like I drew in the picture. And it looks like I don't have any other choice but to take the sketch at face value. Hey, what's with that look of doubt on your face? I clicked the wrong thing, sorry. Oh, God. Pearls?
Yes, Mr. Nick.
I've been meaning to ask you about the night of the murder. Where were you? What exactly were you doing when it all happened?
I was just, well, I'm just a kid, you know. I'm sure it doesn't really matter what I was doing. Does it, Mr. Nick?
Sorry, Pearls, but yeah, it does. On the night of the murder, you were supposed to be in Mr. Min's room, reading a book together. Oh my God, Pearls is the murderer. No, Elijah, this can't be true. Pearls is the one innocent person here. But Mr. Minim was murdered and you, Pearls, were at the Inner Temple. She nuked Turkey, maybe. What exactly happened that night, Pearls?
I'm really sorry, Mr. Nick.
Not you too, Pearls! Holy shit!
I've been a bad girl.
I know it's a game mechanic, but give me a fucking break.
That's why I'm being punished.
I never trusted Pearl. What are you talking about, Pearls?
My spiritual power. It has disappeared.
Oh. What? Her powers have disappeared? What do you mean your powers have disappeared, Pearls?
It's all over for me.
She could have been the murderer of that many locks, exactly.
A spirit medium who can't channel spirits is like a painter who can't paint.
Hey, what are you looking at me for? Pearls. Did you try to channel someone's spirit right here at Hazakura Temple? Tried, but failed, perhaps?
Ah.
Pearls, no! Way to go, Nick. You made her cry. That's really cruel of you! Just as I thought. I'm gonna have to break her psych locks to get the truth out of her. I wanna try something. Hold on. I wanna try something with her. After dinner on the night of the murder, you were supposed to be in Elise Demonim's room reading a book together, correct?
Yes, I was so happy when she invited me.
But no, that was you.
I didn't go in the end.
You didn't go?
No, there was somewhere else I had to go instead. I was so worried. I had to go. I didn't know what to do with myself. I was so nervous.
So Pearls never went to Miss Demonim's room because she was too worried about someone or something else. Pearls. On the night of the murder, you went to this place, didn't you? Let's see how far I could get. You went here, didn't you, Pearls? Looks like she's still not going to open up to me. This is what you were because you were so worried, right? And the next question is, who or what were you worried about? Now I'm going to take a guess, and you can tell me if I'm right or wrong, okay?
You mean that you know?
If I'm right, will you tell me the whole truth?
Okay.
You went to this place for one simple reason, and that is... Maya. It's obvious you were so worried about Pearls. It was Maya, wasn't it?
Ah.
You knew the training Maya was undertaking was dangerous. After all, it was a special course.
I signed up for your special course. Well, my, quite brave of you considering how cold it is. Young people can be so reckless with their health. Don't blame me if you become one with those you channel.
This bikini scared you, she said, didn't she? And because of it, because of who you introduced Hazakura Temple to the Maya, and because it was you who introduced Hazakura Temple to Maya in the first place, you felt responsible, didn't you?
Thinking about what could happen to Mystic Maya made me more and more worried.
I love how Maya's voice is on a higher octave than Pearl's. Is Pearl's pretending to lose their powers so that the spirits can't confess their crimes? Oh my god.
So the reason for that is, like, I gave Maya, like, kind of like a peppy, almost sort of like Game Grumps voicing of her voice, but Pearl's supposed to have this cadence where she's clearly a little kid who can't always pronounce things, but she's supposed to also have a very refined way of speaking, despite it being a little awkward because she can't quite enunciate the refinedness that she's supposed to have.
And big words confuse her.
So I try and voice her as, like, a very, like, nice voice, but, like, she stumbles a lot.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I try to do it.
I mean, I think you do it pretty well. Alright. There you go. You're up.
I couldn't sit still at all. That's why I decided to go and find out how she was doing at the inner temple.
Alright, one down. And we're clear that you went to the inner temple that night, Pearls. What's not clear is what happened after that. But what time was it when you headed over to the inner temple?
It was probably around 9:30 when I left the main hall. I heard the real training was supposed to start at 10. I wanted to get there before it started.
And she could run. We know she could run.
But there was so much snow, I didn't get there until after 10.
How did you know after 10? How did you know what time it was?
Because I heard the bell ringing for lights out.
She heard lights out bell. Hazakura's bell's pretty small though, isn't it? You must have really good hearing.
I was really trying to pick up the sound of that bell, that's all.
That's sketchy.
I didn't want to miss it. That would be terrible.
She's trying to hear the bell. Tell me, Pearls, why were you so worried about hearing the bell?
Huh? Oh,
I think I know why. There's a reason why you're worried about the bell because of this. What happened at 10 o'clock?
I'm just gonna say I don't think you have the
I
thing
don't
yet.
think so either, yeah. Alright, but now I kind of understand what I'm looking for, I think is a better way to put it, right? I don't know if the bikini's back in the main hall yet. I haven't seen Gumshoe around for a while either. Maybe they're having a cup of tea together somewhere. I bet Gumshoe is Sister Bikini's type. I mean, Gumshoe's my type too.
Everyone seems to be Sister Bikini's type.
Yeah, she does not look like she's having a cup of tea.
Well, what's the damage? How is the sacred cavern?
It looks like it survived, but we have a bigger problem now. I told Sister Bikini all about it. About the 5 locks that were stopping us from getting inside the sacred cavern.
But who could have done that? The only people who know how to set those trick locks are those of the Quran tradition.
Everyone is your type. Can Bikini's back handle that? We have Iris in the sacred cavern trying her best to unlock them now for us. Actually, there's something I've been meaning to talk to you about, Sister Bikini.
Oh yes, we were in the middle of a chat, weren't we?
Yes, you were telling me how the Master of Karain disappeared 17 years ago. I want to know why Misty Faye suddenly appeared at this temple.
It was about a week ago when Mystic Misty arrived. After she showed me the talisman that proved she was the master, she said, "Someone is trying to destroy the Karain tradition's main family line. I'm here to put a stop to them."
Did she lock away her daughter in that cave so she couldn't be harmed? Until the murderer was found? Someone's trying to destroy the main family line. Is that bitch back? Is that bitch Morgan back? Like, hold on, is she back? That would be one hell of a twist.
There's only one heir to the title of master at any time, and it's usually the eldest. That child becomes new master of Karain, and her daughter is the main family. All other mediums become branch family members, with no hope of controlling the clan. That's why nothing has changed throughout the history of the clan. Branch families always have and always will plot to erase those of the main family line.
Pearls may have actually murdered her, guys. Is the power of the Master worth so much bloodshed?
You believe in the technique, don't you, Mr. Wright? You know its power is real.
Yes, I do. It's been 2 years since I've met Maya. In that time, I've seen her channel the spirits of the dead, plenty of times.
Just one, mostly.
Specifically Mia, yeah. During the Master Mask case, during the Maggie Bird trial too. Thanks to Maya, Mia's always on hand to help out when I need her most.
The Quran technique has also made a huge difference to the world, you know. I mean, the ability to commune with the dead. That's true psychic power, you know. Members of the tradition have always been there behind every important leader. Who wouldn't respect such a tremendous skill?
I suppose so, but with all the power and influence, I kind of expected you to be really rich by now.
Are you saying we're poor, Mr. Wright? Ho, you're very direct, aren't you? People don't believe in it anymore, you see. All because of one little mistake.
A mistake? What mistake?
It was 17 years ago. That's when everything came crashing down. All because of that incident.
Mm-hmm. That incident. Is she talking about what I think she is?
I'm sure the record still exists if you're interested. Locked up, of course. It was called the DL6 incident. That's the name of the file.
Elijah just said the incident was Maya being porn. The DL6 incident, I knew it. The DL6 incident, I know it well. I handled a related case just 2 years ago.
Ah, that's right. So it was you who was the defense attorney on that case.
A murder that took place 17 years ago. It was the first time in the country's history that the police ever used a spirit medium. The idea was to channel the victim's spirit to learn the identity of the murderer. The medium who performed the channeling was Misty Faye, Maya's mother.
Look at those fingers, ow. How do you do that?
So it's the...
I can't reach.
I think I got it. I think I got it. Yeah, here, I got it. Look at that. It's not perfect, but I got it. I think I got it.
I can't do it.
I got it. Anyways, enough of Naruto ninjaing it. Yo, Elijah can do it. Let's go.
Armed with that as evidence, the investigators were spurred into action.
But that man, he was found not guilty, wasn't he?
That's right, he was. And the case remained a mystery. In other words, we failed. It was the first case the world had ever seen the Quran tradition openly involved in. It was all over the media, the public, the judiciary, the people of Quran Village. Everyone judged her. Everyone said Mystic Misty's powers were a sham. And then she just disappeared, vanished, while everyone still thought of her as a fraud.
But I know the truth. Misty Faye's spirit channeling wasn't a sham at all.
Of course it wasn't. And since you managed to reveal the truth, we're finally making a comeback. The Quran tradition is starting to recover at last. With a new master wielding the power of the clan.
Does she mean Maya?
The spiritual power of the Quran channeling technique is in the blood.
Maya's told me that exact same thing before.
We, the women of the Fae clan, have always been spirit mediums. It's because the power to communicate with spirits flows strongly through us.
According to Maya, only the woman in the family can inherit that power.
Main family's bloodline stems directly from Mystic Army. But with each new generation, only one daughter becomes the new master.
And the ones that don't become branch families, right?
That's right, and it's always the cause of tragedy.
You know, Maya had a sister too. An older sister named Mia.
Oh yes, I've heard of her.
What? You know about Mia?
Of course, she became a lawyer in the hopes of discovering what happened to her mother.
And lost her life. As the result.
Do you know what Mystic Mia is rumored to have said? She said it wasn't only because of her mother that she became a lawyer. She also didn't want to fight with her sister over the leadership of the tradition.
Really?
Well, she saw what happened to her own mother, Mystic Misty, as she grew up. I guess Mystic Mia got tired of seeing all the rivalry between her mom and her aunt.
That's right, Misty Faye had an elder sister too. Misty, having superior powers, managed to usurp the Master Seat from her.
Mystic Misty's sister is Mystic Morgan, as you probably know.
Yeah, she's a bitch. Morgan? There's a name I know well. It was a year ago now that at Maya's home, Crane Village, what she did was terrible. But also she can make her own daughter the next master.
I suppose if you know about Mystic Morgan's daughter, then you must have already realized that Iris...
Huh? Iris? What does Iris have to do with any of this?
That Iris is Mystic Morgan's daughter.
What the fuck? Wait, what the fuck? How is she... but she's Dahlia Hawthorne. What the fuck? What? Iris is what? Is she kidding me? Iris is Morgan Faye's daughter? Did you just say that Iris is Morgan Faye's daughter?
Oops, I thought you already knew.
No, bitch, I didn't!
Sounded like you'd met one of Mystic Morgan's daughters already.
How many daughters does she have? I know her very well.
Oh?
Yeah, Pearls. Pearl Faye. But I always thought she was an only child.
You jest. That child, she's Mystic Morgan's.
Third?
I had no idea. Mystic Morgan. But she's in prison now, isn't she?
Wait. So first and foremost, Bikini did not know about Pearls. Second, you met one of her children. What, did Mystic Morgan just throw Dahlia Hawthorne towards the jeweler's family? Was like, fuck it, and then now Iris is two separate people? Yes. Ever since she was found as to be a co-conspirator of a murder case last year. Iris and Pearls are sisters. Iris and Pearls are sisters, yeah. It was all done to set Pearls up as the next master.
I see, so I've been wrong all this time. Mystic Morgan had 3 daughters, not 2.
Jesus Christ. Wait, what? 3?
Yes, Iris, her twin sister, and Mystic Pearl.
So Dahlia is someone entirely separate, okay. So Dahlia Hawthorne is someone entirely separate from Iris. Okay. And neither of them have spiritual connections, which is why Morgan got rid of them, because Morgan wanted a spiritual child. Morgan was practicing eugenics. That's fucked up. That was fucked up. What? Twin sisters?
Oh, didn't you know? It all happened 20 years ago. After clan leadership was taken by her sister, Mystic Morgan's life crumbled. It wasn't many years later that Karine's reputation hit an all-time low.
Why I should know?
When Mystic Morgan's husband realized his wife would never become the master. Then he left her in the village, taking their twin daughters with him.
So Pearls is only a half-sister. How awful.
He was a jeweler, you know. In the end, he remarried, and that's when it happened.
Okay. Yep, we got the case. So here's what I'm thinking. I don't know what I'm thinking yet.
He decided to give one of his girls up to be looked after by us here at the temple. That was Iris, you see.
It's unbelievable. If Iris had a twin sister, would it be... tell me one more thing, Sister Bikini. What's the name of Iris' sister?
I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. I just can't remember. All I can recall is that her father was a jeweler.
That's a clue, I guess. Jeweler. Thank you very much. You've helped clear up a lot of details. Pearls had 2 older sisters, huh?
Yes, that's right. No doubt it was all because of Mystic Morgan's anger towards the main family.
Anger? What do you mean?
Her twin daughters were taken from her by her jeweler husband. But even that couldn't destroy her dream that a child of hers was one day lead the clan.
That's why she had pearls.
Seems that the incident here was a result of Mystic Morgan's anger. It was able to break free of the bars that confine her.
So Iris has a twin sister. The plot thickens. But this information will be useless unless it gets fleshed out a bit. We need to ask more questions to get more info. Alright, we're going back to, what's his name? Edgeworth real quick. See if you can confirm Dahlia. Which we know that answer, but we need to get it in the game. And after we confront Edgeworth, we will head off for the night because it's already about 10:07. I don't want to keep you up here too long. Hey, Edgeworth. Did you know that Iris has a twin sister?
What? Twin? You can't be serious.
Sister Bikini told me, but the problem is she didn't know the name of this twin.
There was nothing about Iris having a sister in the files. I checked.
Well, Iris was taken into temple when she was really young. Apparently, her sister was raised by a father. A jeweler, I think.
A jeweler? Right, I might know who this twin sister of hers is.
I had a feeling you'd say that. Let me guess. Her name is Dahlia Hawthorne, right?
Yes, exactly.
Please tell me what you know about her, Edgeworth. Please.
It was my first court case 6 years ago. I was a greenhorn, and due to my inexperience, the defendant died.
You're talking about Terry Falls, right?
You know about that case?
You're not the only one who noticed something about Iris and Dahlia Hawthorne. I checked one of Mia's old files from 6 years ago.
Yes, Dahlia was a key witness in that case. Dahlia and Terry Falls conspired together to stage a fake kidnapping 11 years ago. They stole a jewel worth $2 million from Dahlia's father, a jeweler. And 5 years after that, she murdered her own sister, Valerie Hawthorne, to keep her from talking.
Her sister?
Well, her stepsister actually, they weren't blood related. Valerie was the only daughter of Dahlia's father's second wife.
Oh. This is when she entered my life. The woman who tried to kill me. So after Terry Falls died, what happened to Dahlia? Did you check that out?
Does it really matter? Like I said, Dahlia isn't connected with this case.
Why are you so sure about that?
It's simple. Dahlia Hawthorne
What the fuck?
is dead.
What?
Well, her metabolic processes are only a matter of interest only to historians, so to speak.
Edgeworth. No.
What the fuck does that mean, Edgeworth? What do you mean by Dahlia Hawthorne is dead, Edgeworth?
Right, I must confess that in reading her file, I came to know of the murder case you were involved in during your college years.
Babe, please don't judge me for my cringe.
Dahlia Hawthorne was found guilty, thanks to the persistence of Mia Fey.
Mia Fey. Mia Fey.
At the time, Dahlia... It's like she was possessed by a demon or something. Hold on, time out. I want to say this as a crack theory. If Dahlia had any spiritual powers, and she did actually literally get possessed by a demon. I'm just saying. Don't give her a cop-out, Capcom. Dahlia's fucking evil. That's my opinion. It's been 5 years since that guilty verdict was handed down, and her sentence was finally carried out. She was executed last month. Wow!
You good, Steph?
Wow! Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just like, wow, because Dahlia's been pretty heavy this game. I think she was vaguely mentioned in the second one.
Dahlia was not mentioned in the second one.
No? Okay, then it was this game. Listen, it's been so long we've been playing.
Morgan Fay was in the second game.
Yeah, I didn't remember which case was the one where we went into the past. Because like,
I mean, Dahlia's just been very heavy in this game.
Yeah, no, I didn't remember which case was the one we went to the past with Amnesia. I thought that was the second game.
The Amnesia is the second game. Dahlia is not mentioned in that.
Okay, whatever.
All
right, anyways, I misremembered. Doesn't matter. Either way, she's been pretty heavy-handed, and it's just like, wow, I was expecting a lot more from this. But now there's a reason why there's two irises. The first one is Pearl, who is channeling or unwittingly channeled Dahlia. I don't know what's happening. Okay. Executed? I'm sure it's a bit of a shock for you, right? And for more reasons than one. But do you understand now? She can't possibly be connected with this case. She's dead. And once someone is dead, there's no way to revive him. There's no way to revive the dead. I wonder. Seems you're not aware of one other connection yet, Edgeworth. And what is that? About Iris and Dahlia Hawthorne's mother. What's their mother got to do with any of this? She's Morgan Fay, a spirit medium from the branch family in the Karain channeling technique. Did you say Karain channeling technique? Do you know something about that? Oh, yes. I know it's connected to that fraudulent spirit medium. Fraudulent?! I was involved in another nightmare 17 years ago. I was caught up in the middle of a murder investigation. The police didn't have any leads. They were stumped, and that's when they called her in. She's a very famous spirit medium and the master of her channeling school. But you know what happened? As a result of her efforts, an innocent man was accused of murder. And she and her powers, they were all fraudulent. Edgeworth. Go to the police records room. It's all in there. All you have to do is check the DL6 incident case file, and you'll know. Of course, how could I forget? Edgeworth was the victim in that case. Edgeworth, you'll understand someday. And you'll see that the Karain channeling technique is real. Stupid himbo of a man. Alright, I think we're gonna call it there for now. That's a lot. That's a lot.
Yeah, like I said, this case goes hard, and it's like there's no loose ends. Everything's very much addressed and wrapped up.
It really is. Like, holy shit, they went hard. They went fucking hard. Holy shit. Jesus Christ. Alright, guys. Ooh, excuse me. More than my pleasure, Elijah. Thank you for being here. And guys, hey, for all of you guys here, thank you for being here with me. I do want you guys to know, if you want to catch up on anything Ace Attorney related, I have it all on the YouTube. Check it out.
But we're gonna raid something today. Who we're gonna raid? That's the question. I'm gonna check who we can raid. Actually, I'm just gonna go and see what we got here. It's loading, I promise. You know who we haven't raided in a while? We haven't raided Noki J in a while. He's playing Splatoon 3. We'll get on in and say hi to him. There's our raid message. Ethno got the raid message almost immediately. Thank you very much for that, getting that raid message out there, Ethno. Now, Noki J is a fantastic streamer. He does a lot of races with Enki here and there for a lot of really cool, like Breath of the Wild kind of stuff and what have you. So we're gonna go say hi to him. I'm hoping it's gonna load on my side. I guess it's not going to. Okay. Oh, Jesus Christ. What's happening right now? Anyways, guys, I hope you all have a fantastic day. If you do not have the emote, you can get it for 80 worms. It's nice and easy and quick and easy to get. Make sure to join the Discord if you haven't already. Follow the YouTube. Give a follow to Elijah over on Twitter. He is honestly amazing, my best friend, and I truly do love him. And y'all should really show some love to him as well every once in a while. He's amazing, all right, guys? Anyways, thank you very much for your time here. I hope y'all had a fantastic day. Y'all stay safe, stay Botanist Cool, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye, everyone.
Bye.